There's a yellow jacket in the outhouse.
All right, tonight we are beginning East Texas University. Please forgive my nasally cold voice.
Have another shot of whiskey.
We
like
have
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Jeff, Adam, Mikey, and Joel in attendance. Bob is remote. For those not familiar with East Texas University, it is college meets Buffy meets Scooby-Doo meets Dresden Files. Mix it all together.
Three of those things go together
Oh,
already.
and by the way, most of you people that are listening will probably have to look up what the Dresden Files are.
Stop making fun of us. All right, we're going to go around quick.
Because even I had to look them up, and I'm a nerd.
Give me your character name and a 3-sentence background. Jeff.
My name is Johnny Moon. I am from northern Texas. I'm half Comanche. I was a football star. I'm trying to play football here. I'm good all around. I'm not that streetwise though when it comes to the city folk.
My name is.
One more thing is my family's pretty poor, and I have to. I have a half academic, half athletic scholarship, and I have to do work study programs and all that kind of stuff to make ends meet.
My name is Juan Lo Montgomery. I came from. I'm not even gonna try. Never mind. I came from Hong Kong a few years ago and was adopted by a family out of Houston. I love Texas very much, and I want to do well, and I want to serve. I want to do well for my foster parents here, and for Jesus. And I'm at East Texas University to study architecture.
All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I should be.
I work
Yes,
hard.
I just said that.
Praise
I work hard to
Jesus.
put food in my family.
No, not yet. He doesn't make enough money to send home yet. But he does have a bitch and a Harley.
All right, so here's Jeff's picture.
That is Will Shatner, circa 1967.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I was thinking it looked kind of like Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, opposed to Will Shatner circa 2015, where he's got a
He was still the whole frame.
beer gut. Yeah, where his gut fills up that whole picture frame.
Here we have Adam.
That was the picture when he first came from Hong Kong. He dresses a lot more Texas now.
That is hot.
He looks
right there.
Amazing fashion sense.
So I'd assume
And
he's about.
he's the twin brother of
How long
Jackie
has he been in the United States?
3 years.
So about 70 pounds heavier.
Is his like older adopted brother like from Montgomery Gentry, like the country band?
No, he has his foster parents have no children of their own.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we're on to Mikey.
But he probably knows of that band.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Joe Diffy. I'm going to college because my parents are making me. I'm kind of the party animal. I'm really kind of a city guy stuck in a country boy body. Kind of like the country better. I drive a jacked up Jeep. Women love it. I love it.
All right, so Mike has chosen the picture of Ferris Bueller singing on the float.
Yep.
Adam chose a picture of Jackie Chan in a
mugshot.
In
Mesh.
In a
shirt.
mesh skin tight shirt.
If you
Low
Google,
cut.
If you Google
Yeah,
young
very low
Jackie,
cut.
If you Google young Jackie Chan, you'll find the picture of him in the black mesh shirt.
All right, next up we have Joel.
I didn't know that was cleavage.
My character's name is Elmer
It's 'cause freaking
Pebblefeller.
pecs are that big.
He goes by the nickname Trout. He comes from a pretty rich family. His grandfather owns an oil company and is worth $500 million.
Is he from the O'Brien family? I noticed there were several buildings named O'Brien in the.
No, he was the Zermacher family who donated the math building.
Oh, okay.
Joel has chosen the picture of
Stephen First.
Stephen, a.k.a. Flounder from Animal House.
I was going to say a few Babylon 5 fans.
Yeah.
He's a pretty nice all-American type of kid. He stays out of trouble. He's comes from a fairly privileged background.
Except for when he screws
But things seem to go wrong for him an awful lot. He's not quite agile. He's a friendly sort of guy, but trouble seems to follow him around.
Have you guys ever seen a movie from 1980 called Midnight Madness?
He was in that movie
Yes! That's kind of what I'm picturing, a little cross between Flounder and Harold.
All right, lastly we have Bob?
Anybody see 22 Jump Street?
Not yet. All right, but we're getting Bob's turn now.
I'd like to introduce you to Edison Redman, who, by all accounts, was an exceptionally intelligent child. He was born to Stu and Lorraine Redman in Appleby, Texas, population 779. Stu managed a local junkyard. Lorraine was a stay-at-home mom with a talent for knitting. Edison was reading by the age of 2. By the age of 6, he'd read every book in the children's section of the library, which isn't as impressive as you might think, due to the fact that the town library also served as the town fire station, and the town PTA, and the town animal control facility. He's exceptionally curious, which got him into no small amount of trouble growing up. He started pestering his parents for a computer, but they couldn't afford one, so he started building one using parts from the junkyard. He got pretty handy with putting broken things back together, and he was always a good test taker. But by the time he enrolled in high school, he was 14, and his father died of a heart attack. That's when things took a turn south, and he started getting reckless. His curiosity got the better of him. One day, he broke into the school computer system, and he inadvertently broke into the nearby Air Force base network. He maintained he was just looking for proof of alien activity, which is true, but then he was arrested. He got a felony, and he was suspended, and basically they advised him that he better keep his nose clean. A month later, he discovered the joys of chemistry. He accidentally blew up a quarter of the building in an unauthorized chemistry experiment gone awry. So now, facing jail time for the destruction of public property and a felony on his record, his dreams of going to Harvard and MIT were dashed. The prosecution gave him a choice, either 2 years in jail or enrolling at East Texas University in Worcester. His father was in a fraternity at ETU, so he went to school.
All right, so we have 2 legacies then in Edison and Trout.
So, no, that's what I said. Bob, is that picture,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch's Alan Turing?
No, worse.
I don't think so. I'm not sure where that came from. That was the generic Google search for nerd.
Nice.
I think I'm the first one from my family to graduate high school.
I have to be on that.
Yeah.
I did search on Nerd Texas, but all the nerds were too good looking. So I went for this guy with the big glasses and the
You know,
hair that
it's
looks like
funny.
a rat sitting on his head.
I'm looking for archetypes for other things like ugly girl. It's
You got a
it's
good
hard to
looking-
find an ugly girl.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where to find some.
Okay, that was good, Joel. That was really good.
Oh.
At first, when you first sent this out, Josh,
I'm not
one of the things I thought of was like, wouldn't it be funny if we all like picked like one of the Big Bang Theory characters
God, yeah.
The
and,
what-
like,
what?
and like took them back to like when they were in college?
What character? Oh,
Big Bang. Except for Penny. Penny never went to college.
You know what we should
She
have done
did community
is
college for
Yeah.
a semester.
First semester.
we should have done Scooby Doo.
That was the other thing that I thought of.
All right, I need somebody to shuffle and deal 1 card for me.
Mike, you do it.
So
card.
it is moving day.
Just 1 card, you said, or you need?
I just need a single card right now. I just need to know what it is, and then shuffle the deck after that.
Oh, just pick one card.
Yeah.
Just cut.
Not per person, right?
7 hearts.
Let me see if I like that one.
Okay. If not, I pull the Joker next.
Keep going.
6 of diamonds.
Are you picking my cursed card?
No.
2 of puppy dog feet.
2 of spades.
No, it's
No,
close.
2 of clubs. That's puppy dog feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Puppy dogs. Exactly.
All right, I got it. I'm good with that.
You good with that one?
Okay.
You're all killed in a
Yeah.
tornado.
The door catches fire. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in Texas.
All right, so
Yeah, exactly. I heard a tornado. Such the door.
everybody is checking in except
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Bob is late because that's Bob's, and you're meeting your roommates as we go. Let's meet some roommates, shall we, quickly? Because I have pictures for everybody's roommate.
I think that's what he was a teacher in Hungary.
Come on, let up that page.
I'm going to pass that on to you.
So Johnny Moon's roommate is
Didn't turn out too bad for alternate one in.
Yes, definitely.
Stuart Wright.
And You should describe what he looks like for the people who don't see the
Jim,
video.
it's Jim from American Pie. Sorry. It's Jim from American Pie. Joel is fortunate enough. No, I'm sorry. Trout's grandfather obviously chipped in some money. Trout has his own room.
Funny how the rich kid gets a single.
That is.
He would have been happy with a roommate.
So Johnny Moon is in room
Hi,
201.
I'm founder.
It's by the stairs. Across the hall from his room 200 is Trout. I'm trying to use everybody's name. So
Must be nice to be in
just
the
down the
1%.
hall in room 206 is Wan Lo, and his roommate is Theodore Delgato. And where's
I
Theodore?
pray to God my roommate is Stifler.
Wait, did I pick the wrong one here?
It just occurred to me why they
Stifler's
named it.
mom.
I'm sorry, it's actually Theodore Finch.
Oh, is that Delgado? Oh.
It's not Delgado because, well, let's face it,
Yeah, because
he doesn't look like a Delgado. So you have Finch from the
American Pie.
American Pie movies.
Steven Stifler's mom.
Well, the third one, the wedding one, was on the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That one actually wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, she was in that one again too.
You motherfucker, you grand motherfucker.
Okay, Mikey's.
Some guys in college I knew actually smoked a joint with him.
That's awesome.
So, Mike, what was your name again?
I am Joe Diffy.
Joe Diffy's roommate is Ian Andrews, and your wish is
I
fulfilled.
was gonna say, I see a theme here, so.
Your wish is fulfilled. You got Stifler.
Awesome.
Oh my God, your roommate's an obnoxious prick.
Finally,
What was his name again?
Ian Anderson.
Ian Andrews. And last but not least, Edison comes trumping up the stairs, dragging all of his belongings behind him. The atypical nerd runs into his room to meet Jordan Gray.
Can I ask the question? Can I?
You can, but there appears to be a problem because.
What's she wearing?
Nice to meet you.
She was going out for a run, as you could tell. She's in her jogging attire. She's a little taken aback by the fact that.
I want to make the woman who runs in that.
That's jogging
She's on a treadmill.
with a bra.
That's a part of. I don't know.
Sports-esque.
Yes.
This is East Texas.
This is Jennifer Love Hewitt. It's actually a picture we used for some other NPC at one point. I know you
is
guys
it the
loved
same
it, so I used it
picture?
again. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Edison, what are you gonna do?
I believe you introduced himself.
One thing you should know about Edison is that Edison has a quirk. It is that when he is feeling nervous or in danger, or maybe in the presence of scantily clad beautiful women, he stammers a ton. And so immediately you can see sweat go on his brow. He starts to fidget. He tries to not make eye contact.
So you're still teenage boy.
I think yes.
At least he doesn't wet himself.
All right. She says she's gonna go for her jog, and she'll swing by the administration office and see what happens there. Hopefully, she can get moved to another location.
Why would she
Of course.
want
Of course, Ian,
Bye.
Have you seen her roommate?
Ian and Joe have
She's gonna
no
get
problem
Chinese.
following her out of the dorm room. They're not worried about
She ended
unpacking
up
at this
studying.
point.
All right, let's go check her drawers.
Her homework's going to be done by NASA.
All right.
Let's see what else what other kind of underwear she has in her.
Why is her underwear drawer empty?
So, you guys can since we've already done the introductions, we'll assume you're making friends with yourselves and the other members on the floor.
Are we at the first keg party yet? If not, Joe and Ian are getting it scheduled for that evening.
First.
No,
Like
you are
sophomore year in
not.
college.
In fact, so this massive burly guy comes walking out of the RA room, and he
Tell you later.
is
Arnold.
the biggest man you've ever seen.
He's a student.
He's a student. That might be one of the world's strongest men.
A lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Yes, they're called doctors.
And he says,
Is that Jared Poundstone?
he calls everybody over. Everybody, get out of here! Everybody immediately hustles out. Everybody on the floor.
Yes, sir.
Trout walks up, extends his hand.
I don't even care what's your name, buddy. Listen, I'm the RA here. That's part of my job, part of my scholarship. I got 2 rules. Don't get drunk or stupid. Okay, don't get stupid. You're going to get drunk.
Don't get caught.
Don't get hurt and get me screwed up. And don't bother me. My girlfriend's here. If you miss your mommy, call your mommy. Any questions?
Is that the exact speech that you got from your RA your freshman year?
No. Any questions? Oh, and that sweat lodge thing you all got to go to is mandatory.
Well, 2 weeks into my first year of college, we handcuffed my
sir?
RA to his
He's kind of
bed.
in charge
What?
of the floor.
Can y'all be telling us what that sweat lodge thing is, sir?
What was that? You broke up, Bob.
I said, could y'all be telling us what that sweat lodge thing is that you're referring to?
Didn't you get the letter? Head on over to the Roost. It's on the map, you guys. I know you all got the map in. You can put them in your rooms. 8 o'clock tonight at the Roost. The president's going to talk. They're going to feed you pizza. They're going to tell you can't leave and come back, but you got to go.
I like pizza. Should we go get pizza?
Say no more. Free pizza. I'm in.
What time is it now?
It's maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. You got,
Oh,
you
so
got a
we
little
got
time. You got a little time. All right, any questions? I didn't think so.
Where are the white women at?
What was that?
Nothing.
That's what he has to say.
And he leaves you all the. This is it's like a study room down the end of the hall. So you know, he had a little impromptu meeting there. That's where the microwave is in the shared communal room. It is not a kitchen. It's just a microwave.
Okay, so we're not on the first floor.
No, it's your second floor.
Second floor, yeah. 206.
So, as you're chitter chattering, a girl comes up to Wan Lo.
All I can think of, why didn't you name yourself like One Tit Hung Low?
You know, I was really like Wan Lo is really like
she is
One
enthralled. She is enthralled with Wan Lo. She's never met an Asian man before. She might be a local.
Oh my god!
This could be the only listener on the internet that's not a Walmart person.
Oh my god!
I just vomited in my mouth.
Code cheese here. Go get
You know, the lower
half.
half of her face reminds me of Jonas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It took me a long time to find that
I've always
picture.
seen
I thought I
Jonas a
found
couple
that.
times.
No, I found a different one.
You found the goth picture. I couldn't. Yeah, this one might be worse. So she's saddling up to you. She's grabbing you by the arm. Why don't we go for a walk?
Oh, hello. What's your name?
My name's Roxanne. How would it not be Roxanne?
Stop.
Oh, hi Roxanne. I'm Wan Lo.
Yeah, where are you from? Around here?
Yeah, I come up from Houston.
You don't look like a Houston boy. You don't sound like a Houston boy.
I was not born in Houston. I was born in Hong Kong.
Ooh, you're worldly. I like that.
I've only been to Hong Kong and Houston.
Oh, how did you get here? Why don't we go for a walk and you can tell me all about how you got here? Is anybody going to rescue him?
Can you spell Hong Kong?
Wait, me or her?
No, nobody's going to rescue him?
Oh, you know, I think it best if we...
Edison goes forward. Edison approaches during the strange land. And
We're
says,
100%
"Hi, my name's
not
Edison.
making eye contact.
Have you ever seen a creature from? You ever watched that show Fraggle Rock?
Oh my goodness, yes, she looks like one of the ogres.
She does.
Let me
Mine
with
for a
me. Let me
Fraggle.
tell you about it. It's a great show. It's a terrific show. And with that, he puts an arm around him and walks him away.
Oh, thank you very much.
By the way, my name's Edison. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Edison, I'm Wan Lo. What is Fraggle Rock?
Oh, it's only just one of the best darn programs on television back in 1987 through 1992. I'll tell you, it's a real gem. You got to watch it in your spare time.
I
I thought you needed a little rescue.
That sounds very good. Where Where does Freckle Rock take place? Is it
Well,
set in
it takes
Dallas
place in the
or
world of-
Houston?
Close enough. Close enough. I'll pull it down from the internet for you, Alex. I'll burn you a copy later.
Oh, is that okay?
Well, I have found in life, my friend, it is better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Jesus does like to forgive people if they're truly repentant.
Right. Well, you said.
Thank you very much. Maybe we can find some other people to meet too. I would like to be your friend, Edison.
I'd like to meet my roommate as well. Oh, wait, did you say like to be my friend or meet my roommate? Sorry.
meet some other friends. Be your friend
right.
and meet other people too.
Well, you got a roommate. We could start there.
Oh, yes, Theodore. Theodore, come meet Edison.
Theodore comes over. He's got that blank look on his face. A little overwhelmed by everything.
Are his eyes bloodshot?
No.
Okay.
Not smoking.
It is college.
But he's out of his element.
Okay.
He's definitely bookwormish.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Oh, we look like we might have something in common. Do you do a lot of computer stuff too? He's talking to Edison.
I know a little bit about computers, but let me tell you, boy, you look like the bear that just swallowed the snake, and it's still wiggling around. You feeling all right over there?
I've never been away from home for this long already. It's been like 4 hours.
So he's got the overprotective parents.
Nah, don't you worry. You just stick with your roommate over here and me. You'll be just fine.
I've never had an Asian friend before.
Blank face. No response.
Well,
he's been in
you
Texas
haven't.
for a while
I don't think
now.
you've had one yet.
All right, so.
I'm not your chew toy.
All right, well, Trout
What
walk
are
up-
the other guys
Trout
doing?
walks
Are they
up
all
to
at the
them,
roast as well? Can we see them from where
Come
we're
on, Mo.
standing?
Trout comes over about.
Extends his hand out. Hi, I'm Trout. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Trout. My name is
Extends
Juan.
his hand to Edison. Hi, I'm Trout. Nice to meet you.
Wait. Are you Trout? Damn glad to meet you.
Joe and Ian
No.
are walking around trying to check out where all the girls are.
No, it is a mixed floor. It's
Yeah, that's what I said. We're trying to figure out where all the girls' rooms are.
That's fine. You see Jordan Gray moving out.
Okay.
She's moving
Wang.
to the far end of the hall.
I asked her if she needs any help.
Too
Well,
late.
that's very nice of you. She lets you carry her.
Yeah, we carried her to the end of the hall.
She gives you a little bag with all unmentionables in it.
Right. And Ian and I just
Trout will
carried her
extend
to
his
the end of
hand
the
to
hall.
her. Hi, I'm Trout. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. And
I'm Trout, freshman in the single. Damn glad to meet you.
and Jordan Gray is replaced by.
So obviously Belushi was my other option.
What's the other guy? The big guy, the big football player.
I still.
By Jeff
See,
Peters,
yes.
also known as Oz
Oh, yeah.
from the show, from the movie.
I love that.
So that would be Bob Oz is your roommate there. Jeff Peters
Who is Oz?
from American Pie.
Yeah.
You guys got the entire American Pie crew.
Oh.
That was an easy way for me to come up with
That was
about
fantastic.
4 or 5 bodies.
Yeah, I love it.
I asked Jeff Peters if he's playing football or not.
Not playing lacrosse, dude.
Some characters are more
Oh,
memorable
nice.
than others. Okay.
Wait, they let lacrosse happen in Texas?
Yeah, no.
Sure.
I thought that was only for wits and sissies.
There's only 2 people who play it, but they allow it.
Oh, that's for the lesser class of kids. Socially.
So. All right, Mikey's back.
It's like football, but not as good.
It's very popular now, lacrosse.
Oh no, I meant if you're from Texas.
Oh.
Because
Lacrosse is
there are
huge,
2
man.
religions in Texas: Christianity and football.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I think football wins.
Probably. Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna be a Houston Texans fan.
So, all right. So you guys do a little more get to know each other.
Yeah, so obviously Ian and Joe are walking around introducing themselves to everybody.
Very fair way to put their stash.
Particularly the women first, and we are totally already got figured out where our stash is going.
Stash? Do I even want to know?
No.
Mustache.
I watched The Legend of the Cornelian Marie the other
Mustache
day,
rides.
and they were talking about Captain Phil when he was younger.
What's a mustache ride?
He'd make $100,000, come back, rent a room in Vegas, get a box of Coke and a bunch of hookers, and when that ran out, he'd go back to
He'd
prison.
go back to that's
That's
what
what they
about.
said.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
it's
I'm talking
from
about.
Deadliest Catch?
Deadliest Catch.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey,
that's
you know,
Mike.
what the hell?
you guys have all seen Super Troopers, right?
No.
Yes. Oh, you got it.
So so they're coming out with a sequel. They're trying to raise money for it. They have like a one of those like Kickstarter things.
Yeah.
Like they're like for donations. Like one of the donations, like you donate $1 million, we'll father your child. I mean, like literally, like they locked Farva in the trunk of a car for like a whole bunch of episodes, like to get people to donate money. And
Can
they
you buy
like
a mustache
interviews.
ride from
You can get a mustache ride from Thorny.
China Striker?
Yep. Thorny will give you a mustache ride or something like that for like
Do you have to be-
$20,000 donation or something like that.
Do you have to be male or female?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I do.
All
But
right.
yeah, so go search for their Kickstarter. It's a riot, dude.
That's awesome.
They raised like $3 million in like 3 days or 4 days or something like that to make the movie.
All right. So you guys referred to yourselves as the Goonies. You sticking with that?
Yeah, I think we had to.
Scooby Gang. What are you going with?
What is a Goonie?
We'll tell you
Oh
later.
my god! I just realized I'm Data.
Exactly, 100%.
Why you call me Data?
After the Sweat Lodge thing tonight, we'll rent the Goonies movie and we'll show you. Actually, you know what? Where's the nerd guy?
Edison.
I don't know where it is. Where? I don't know where he went. I haven't seen him
No.
all day.
Sorry, the other nerd guy, Edison. Hey, do me a favor. Get on that computer of yours and download that Goonies movie.
Oh, Goonies. All right.
Yeah,
Boy, you
that,
like the classics. That's an old one.
That one hit, one low wants to watch the Goonies. He doesn't know what Goonies are.
Short round over here.
Yeah.
And by the way, Wan, his name is just Trout. The other part was he was saying hello to you. That was not part of his name.
Oh, that was
Trout,
part of
it's nice to meet you. Yeah, that was not his name right there.
Oh, that's not my name. My name's Trout.
Yeah, no, I understand. Thank you. I speak English very well. I did.
Oh,
I
I'm sure
did
you
not
do.
grow up here. I haven't seen all the same movies as you guys.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We'll show you. We'll show you why we call you Data.
Are you sure you understand us?
Yes, Redman, I understand very well.
Where did your nice girlfriend go? She's pretty.
Hey, I think it's time to go to Sweat Lodge. No? Maybe we get there early. Get
I
good
think Roxanne might be sloth.
I wasn't sure if the RA was sloth or.
No. I think Roxanne's sloth. Absolutely.
Guys, I say we make
I'll
a
tell
pledge
you-
right now. No matter how.
Just for
drunk-
the record, I'm
Any of
not
us
very
gets.
comfortable sitting in a hut half naked with a bunch of sweating guys. That just doesn't seem like a fun time. to me.
Easy
Wait.
there. Easy there, Edison, with the glasses.
Guys, we need
Who said
solidarity on
anything about
this.
naked?
If
The only naked is with girls.
if there is ever a chance
Oh.
that somebody hooks
All
up
right.
with Roxanne, we have to make sure that does not happen.
Oh, no matter how drunk.
I
No
probably-
matter how much of a jerk people are to each other, that cannot happen.
We will save each other without a doubt.
All right.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Sitting Bull.
I can get behind that, Johnny Moon.
I am with you,
They,
Sitting Bull.
they called me Cochise in the
Cochise?
back at
That's Shannon.
Back on the reservation.
yeah.
Back on the res.
Real horrible.
You
Yeah, I have to admit, I felt guilty picking a picture of a random girl off the internet.
you
Just
weren't
felt
you weren't
bad
like
about that.
Wounded Knee, are you?
Well, the good news is that she has no idea
Alright.
that we're using her picture.
No, but Bob posted pictures in the write-up last time.
Don't post that picture, Bob. It's really
Because
not
if there's
fair.
one girl who's playing ETU, it could be her.
Yeah.
You know, the word that Adam was looking for earlier was Gorg. It's the Gorg from the Fraggles, I think.
Oh, Gorg, that's right.
Bob's reading
Yeah.
Fraggle's Wikipedia article right now.
No, Bob just has that memorized.
Bob and Andrew are watching it live.
I just contributed.
I have never seen.
I just
Fraggle
edited
Rock.
a Fraggle Wikipedia article right now.
I have never seen.
I-
He's too old.
Fraggle Rock was right in my wheelhouse. I loved that shit.
Yeah, I was too old for Fraggle Rock.
I was borderline there.
Yeah.
Joel Fraggle
Amy
Rock.
gets it. She's not old yet.
I was a little after my time, I think.
And you will never be old.
For another day, let the music play.
Down in Fraggle Rock.
And this is why we have game night.
I know. I used to watch the Chuckle Patch, so.
I I've never even heard of the Chocolate Patch.
Magic Garden.
Is that
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say you watched the
70s?
Magic Garden.
I
with two
remember the
girls.
Magic
Garden with
Yep.
the two
Oh,
girls.
the
I
Magic
remember
Garden.
the Magic Garden album.
I have the Magic Garden DVD set, dude. I mean,
Are the girls still?
I have the album
they
as
were
well.
so hot back then, man, and they were so stoned. They were so baked.
And you go right from that to Pretty Little Tree right here. Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
love Bob Ross.
Oh yeah.
Everybody watched Bob Ross.
And his Magic Clouds.
Yeah.
And, oh,
It's
Bob Ross.
happy little accidents.
Happy little accidents.
Hey, guys! Roast! So the live starts in 15 minutes. Don't be late.
Settle down, Sarge. We're moving.
Yes, sir. And I grab
his-
him and push him towards the edge.
Guys, you know his name is
man. What can I
Wallace.
tell you?
He's got a name. His name is Wallace.
So,
I'm an overconfident, arrogant. dick.
as written, we're supposed to start at the roost, but I just had to introduce all the characters.
No, this is actually
Including Roxanne.
this is good to the way to
You
do
can.
that.
We have some
Thanks.
NPCs now. We have Roxanne is how to want lose heels.
One low.
One low, wait for me. Wait.
I do not hear her, guys. Keep moving.
Faster.
Move faster.
He may be foreign,
are you
but they
gonna-
have ugly in Hong Kong too.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
make are you gonna make a stealth roll or? Try to...
You know, I am trained in stealth.
Absolutely.
You stand in front of the biggest guy you can find.
Yeah. What's your name, Joe?
Johnny Moon.
Johnny, get behind me.
We have Johnny,
One low.
One Low, Joe.
Johnny.
You might want to just call him Mooney or something like that,
Moon-
or Diffy,
I-
Trout, and Edison.
Well, I noticed we
Mooney,
have a
they also
Redman
called
and a
me
Redman.
Cochise growing up
Cochise.
because I was half Comanche.
See, now every time I think of
I had an
Cochise,
Indian name once.
Which out?
Good job.
Tonto
My
Kowalski.
mom's
What are you all,
side of the world.
What are you all studying, by the way? What are your majors?
Female anatomy.
By Braille.
Exactly.
I'm studying agriculture. My family owns a small farm up north, so I'm going to get ready to help them with that.
I'm studying
Oh, up north.
architecture. What was that, Edison?
Oh, up north. That's pretty good. That's honest trade right there.
I'm studying architecture. I'm told I have a very good eye for drawing good buildings.
Drawing squares.
Not in Texas. Squares from Hong Kong. All the buildings big squares. Texas, you have tall, thin buildings and low, flat buildings and very pretty buildings with terraces. It's not like that in Hong Kong. Hong Kong buildings are square and ugly.
Kind of like the women.
I know there were some very pretty girls in Hong Kong.
And if you go to Thailand, you can't tell if they're a man or a girl.
That's not
It's because in Thailand you don't care.
Yeah.
Depends how much you know by the difference in price.
Exactly. Yeah. Depends on how much you're paying.
Majors.
So psychology, sociology for Joe. And that's only because he really wants to get inside the head of all the women that he's trying to hook up with.
I don't think it's his head he's trying to get inside of.
He's trying to get it. Well,
He's trying to get it
anyway
he's
he
trying to
can.
get it. Exactly.
You are
Trout?
driven, sir.
Well, I'm majoring in petroleum engineering, so I can learn the oil business. So I
Is that a
can
real
get a
major?
job with my daddy and my granddaddy.
Shouldn't they just give you a job?
They don't want to teach me about the oil business. They said you should go to school to learn about it.
So you legacy.
That's a hint. That's a hint
I'm
that they.
legacy.
That's a hint that they probably don't want you in the business.
Oh, they want me in the business. They like me.
Okay.
They have to. They're family.
Yeah.
Edison, what are you majoring in?
You and I are going to get along just fine. I'm majoring as a mechanical engineer, and I'm getting another major in computer science.
Dual majors.
Ooh. You have to study very hard.
I like science classes.
Well, taking the test is pretty easy, I might say.
All right.
Working
So
with people, that's a tough bit.
we broke up there, funny. All right. So did anybody bother to look at the map that I sent out?
I looked at it
I
and saw
looked
there
at
was
it.
no church on it.
Yeah.
I saw the building that my grandfather donated.
That was nice of you.
I saw that the dorm. I was not in the athletics dorm, but I guess that'll be okay.
That's cool. I had to stick you with the other stuff.
I know.
Well, that you're right.
Oh, we lost Bob.
Oh, Bob just dropped.
We'll wait for Bob to reconnect.
I wanted to ask Bob, that keeps reminding me. His Bob's last name is Redman?
It was.
All right,
I'm back.
Bob is back. We lost him from Google Hangouts. He's back now.
So Bob didn't see that arrow coming from out of nowhere and it struck his character in the heart and he's dead now.
Oh, go! Life is too short. So cruel.
Roxanne,
Goodbye, cruel world.
Roxanne.
Roxanne sat on him.
Roxanne thinks she's all that.
Well, when you look like that, you have no choice.
She has the overconfidence syndrome.
It's either that or you hide under a bridge.
It
And when people walk by.
Exactly.
It might be delusional,
Yes.
but some people
Some people got it.
I think there's a couple more hindrances working there.
All
I
right,
have a feeling at some point she's going to come suck our brains out. And I don't mean it in a good way.
So it goes from your walk to the roost is not far, quarter mile, half mile. It goes from being a beautiful day to raining rust-colored raindrops.
Rust-colored raindrops.
Does it look more reddish once it
Keep
spreads
falling
out?
on my head.
And then it clears up again.
Anybody think that that's weird?
Maybe there was kind of.
I ain't never seen rust-colored rain, and I'm from
Could
the
have been a
south.
sandstorm that got caught in a rainstorm and knocked all the dirt back down.
It's a good thing you're an Indian, because you know that stuff.
Yeah, most people. He's used to it, so he's.
You know,
You and I are going to get along, I think.
I do believe I read a Wikipedia article that stated back in 1865 in Nebraska, in the northeastern quadrant, it rained red for about 3 days straight. They just said it was local weather phenomena.
His middle name is actually Cliff. Cliff as in Clavin.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little known
It's a
fact.
little fact there,
A
Normie.
little known fact there, Normie.
All right, so you guys are.
It's like the plague of blood from Exodus in the Bible.
Yes, praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus.
Jesus, right?
Did the rain taste any
No,
different?
Jesus.
Did you taste it?
I assume some of it splashed at us.
It tasted kind of rusty. A little metal tint to it. So.
Kind of like motor oil.
All right, so you guys arrive at the roost. The roost is a little on the rundown side.
Flounder? Trout? Whatever?
His father was flounder. Now stop.
That's right.
You'd say this building has seen better days, but in this case, probably not.
At least he wasn't halibut.
The Ravens Roost multi-use indoor arena, the basketball arena,
Tilapia. It's a
Is
shit-eating fish.
ugly gray windowless round building like a giant World War II pillbox without the firing slits. Despite some creative decorating inside the arena, the building still shows its age. From peeling paint to vacant fire extinguisher racks to struggling air conditioning, there's no wonder the campus tour guide skipped this building.
Now I know where the first word is going to
Maybe that's why it's called Sweat Lodge.
So you walk in,
No air
and
conditioning.
Joel, I envision it kind of like the Fairfield U gym, where you walk in on the top floor, and so it circles all the way around the stands, go
I
down,
think it goes down.
Okay,
Everything
so
was
it's like
down.
an amphitheater.
and there's
In the round.
there's a
It's a gym floor.
a basketball court at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's all kinds of seats. You're being kind of herded toward the seats by different members of the administration because President Nelson is going to speak very soon, and they want to make sure everybody's seated and paying the utmost attention.
What day of the week is it?
It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Is that good enough for you?
That's fine.
It's a weird day to start school, but whatever.
What day would you like to start school on?
No, Tuesday's fine.
Well, it was a long weekend.
No, it was a holiday weekend. Monday was a holiday.
You got it. It's the day after Labor Day.
Exactly. Right, because that's when all colleges start.
Yeah,
Not,
you
not,
start-
not in August, before Labor Day.
This is Texas. Everything's different in Texas.
First football weekend. That's a holiday in Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Every football weekend is a holiday in Texas. Hello.
So we're 1-0 by now.
I'm sorry.
The cat is making the rounds on Mike's lap. He's coming back to Mike's lap. So
Oh, it's been a while.
she misses you, but actually she misses Chris, Bob.
Yeah, that's true.
She doesn't even know she misses Chris anymore. She's like, Chris who?
No, we're like Chris too. We miss Chris. We're like him.
I spoke to him. He says that he thinks someday he might be able to come back, and he's all for a Deadlands game. But he's
He needs
just
to
crazy
come back
busy.
for Deadlands. We need that Chinaman back.
I don't remember what his name was. But he was
Wang Lu.
great.
Wang
Wang Lu. Okay.
So anyway, Chris,
Wang Fei.
Wang Fei.
Wang
Sorry.
Fei.
The drunken Wang Fei.
How come I saw Wang Fei?
So they introduced President James Nelson who drones on and on and on.
If this is Dean Wormer, I'm gonna piss myself. Okay. John Larroquette
Just as
from
good.
John Larroquette. Very good, Adam.
Gray-haired John Larroquette.
What was it, Bob?
Gray-haired John Larroquette.
Yes, it's a much older John Larroquette. He almost comes off as a grandfatherly, very nice gentleman, but he just keeps talking and talking and talking.
Is there air conditioning in the sweat lodge?
Minimal. Can everybody give me a notice check, please?
So it keeps it under 100.
Okay, kitty.
I'd say it keeps it under
D6 and the D4. Or D6.
Oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to roll dice for the first time tonight. Oh, the sound is done.
6.
7.
Is everybody trained to notice?
Yep.
It's Savage Worlds. You'd be silly not to be.
Okay. Is everybody trained to notice?
Joel didn't train it, did you?
I did.
Gosh darn it.
6.
Gall darn it. 4.
Did everybody make it?
When do you have to get to
Did anybody miss?
Target number's 4.
I had 6.
Bob rolled it up in the chat window.
Oh, without my pluses. That's right. I have an 8.
You have pluses to notice?
I do.
Bob rolled a 3. Bob rolled a 6.
It's one of those.
So,
one of those things from the.
a couple of your roommates don't notice because they're asleep. You're dozing off, but you do notice that. I mean, almost everybody notices that some random female administrator is laying into a couple of cleaning guys, janitors, about what looks. She's pointing and stuff, and it looks like somebody's written graffiti around the top of the building, and she's pretty irate about it.
I look to see what the graffiti says.
Oh, wow.
It's you can't really see what it says. It's kind of like funny symbols you don't recognize. If you want to give me a notice check, I'll see if I can give you any more information.
Yeah, I would assume we're all trying to look at it. So.
Well, I mean, they were just pointing around. It's
3.
It's kind of obscured by things. There's big posters that say "Go Ravens" and all that kind of jazz. But you can see definitely you see parts of stuff sticking out from underneath that.
I got 5.
17.
Really?
Yes.
So you can see that there's one fire extinguisher that's still up there, and that it is not expired yet.
Okay. Can I tell who actually manufactured it?
It's a type
Was it the Acme Fire Extinguisher Company?
It's so old it's got water in it.
It's got water. It's not even a dry chem one. It's a water one.
Oh, like the fire extinguisher in the data center in Transcentive. In the computer room.
The water one? Yes.
I try to make a note of the workers who are getting lambasted.
Okay, it's 2 guys. It's obvious they're not real happy about it. From what you guys can tell, there's got to be 20 or 30 different things written on the walls all the way around.
Okay.
So.
Also, Josh.
What, Bob?
Josh, Edison uses his Samsung Galaxy S5 to take a picture and a short video sweeping the room. This is an exciting moment, but also he thinks there's a hot girl in the corner, and if he catches her on video, he can check her out later.
All right.
I knew a grown man who used to do stuff like that.
His name is Adam. You look at him in the mirror. It's your brother. It's Kurt. It's Kurt. Bob, I need you to give me, let's see, what skill would that be? I'm going to call that a streetwise skill so you don't get slapped.
Yes, that would definitely
okay. So Edison does not have streetwise, but he is,
which would make sense.
From reading many, many trades. He can do things, but he does them all poorly. So he'll give it a roll and see what happens. He got a 3.
Ooh. So somebody kind of notices what you're doing. She gives you the big eye like WTF.
But also, I would point out, Josh, that this is like the big opening ceremony. So I imagine other people are taking pictures and selfies because this is the sort of thing you put on social media.
You were a little too obvious in following her.
Especially when Joe looks over your shoulder and goes, "Whoa, dude, she's hot."
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Joe's like, Edison, here's my number. Text those to me.
All right. In conclusion, your time here at ETU has the potential to be among the best days of your life. Don't just survive college, but make the most of your opportunities here. Now, before we break into our senior-led groups, let's all practice the ETU Ravens fight song. I will not subject you to this. It is in the book.
Go Ravens, go! Go Ravens, go! Fight, fight, fight! We want a touchdown.
Actually, it's Ravens fight. Never mind.
And if you were really good, you would have an audio of it.
Trout will stand up.
Oh, everybody stands up.
Look around.
Oh, no. No, Trout stands up. Nobody else stands up.
Yeah.
All right. So, President Nelson finishes up with, Go Ravens! Now for the part you've been waiting for. While the band and food folks set up here on the gym floor. Food, pizza, remember?
Pizza.
You'll break up into groups for a final time-honored sweat lodge tradition. You'll be meeting away from the eyes and ears of faculty with a senior who will pass along the best advice from 4 years of life here at ETU, or in some cases, 5 or 6 years. Trout.
Super senior.
Actually, yeah, I was just saying. While you guys are talking, I asked Trout if his grandfather's name was Halibut. If his father's name is Flounder, the one size up from that would have been Halibut.
Now, on the bottom of your chairs is taped a location here in the building where we'll meet with your senior. By the time you're done, we'll have food and music ready to go, so let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
So everybody, I assume, will sit in your chairs?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You all have a number 12 taped under your chair.
Edison eagerly.
I was accidentally bending over and grabbed the girl's ass in front of me,
And Jordan slapped your face.
which is fine. She now knows who I am, though. At least.
Yeah, but it wasn't her ass you grabbed though. She just saw you.
Oh,
Damn it. She knows your type.
It's not like it's his first time getting his face slapped.
literally.
All
It
right.
won't be the last.
You just smile back at her?
Exactly. I just.
Oh, hey, baby.
So,
I just felt like you're like, you're into that, aren't you?
so some skinny senior comes up. He has a little sign that says 12, waving everybody around.
That's us. Over here.
I turned to Ian and I'm like, how do we
Holds
get
up
stuck
his
in the
12.
nerd herd? I'm like,
Did you all know that number 12 is the single largest morpheme name in the English language representing a number?
like
That's
I said,
very exciting.
Ian, how the hell did we get stuck in the nerd herd?
I don't know, but look at it this way. We're going to be the coolest kids in this group.
There's no doubt about that.
So,
Not to mention we got somebody to do our homework.
so he leads you on into one of the hallways underneath the stands. It's a little dim. You see a security guard unlocking a door. Give me a notice check, please.
Didn't we just notice the security guard unlocking the door?
So 7.
7.
Oh my goodness.
So when you get a 6, you roll again.
Yes.
And you add that number to the 6.
If that's exploding.
9.
12.
Oh, nice job there, Joel.
Thank you.
My God, you guys keep smoking on dice.
Everybody's.
Good thing we're not fighting anything.
16.
It makes a difference when you get to roll.
So can I read the guy's name off his driver's license through his wallet?
You can tell the date on the dime in his pocket.
It's an RFID shielded wallet, and he can still do it.
No, you notice he's unlocking a door marked physical engineering control, private. And there's a bunch of fire extinguishers in there. As he slips in, you can just kind of make that out.
So all the fire extinguishers that are not on the walls.
So he gets a little nervous as you guys come walking by. He goes in and closes the door right behind himself.
Is there a knob on the door, or is it like just the keyhole?
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Good night.
Night.
Nick.
Good seeing you.
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Bob.
It is just the dead.
Take care, Amy. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, so
Thanks.
the senior introduces himself as Robbie. Come on down here. He takes you into room 12, and everybody gets in, and you recognize some people, and there's some you don't recognize. Obviously, more you don't recognize. Somehow the 5 of you are together.
They must have just put sections of numbers.
I am
obviously in the same section.
Roxanne is somehow there, cozying up to Juan Lu. Low.
I think you're right, Juan, because the chances of us all being together randomly would be 375,000 to 1.
At least that's better than going to an asteroid field. But anyway.
Hey, never tell me the odds. Oh, you hear that, Roxanne? I think Edison want to tell you more.
Really, Edison? Hi, Edison. So Edison, he is just nicely shared the joy of Roxanne with you.
Edison begins to stammer and then cough and feigns having something caught in his throat and quickly races to the corner where he coughs loudly.
And Wanlo, as soon as he did that, Wanlo wanted to sneak away. I don't know if he was successful or not.
Roxanne got distracted by somebody else. So Bobby gets everybody's attention now. Robbie gets everybody's attention. And,
He's a skinny guy?
He's a senior.
Yeah.
You know, he's old. He's obviously older than you. And he says, "Be a zebra. It's the best advice I have for you is to be a zebra. Haven't you watched the animal shows on TV? I see you're all confused. You watch the animal shows on TV. Zebras survive because they blend in and don't draw attention to themselves. They stick close together because the lions pick off the ones who stray too far from the herd. Individuality is overrated.
But
if
don't
you want to survive at ETU, you better learn to think like a zebra."
But don't we want to stand out and do well in classes?
Everybody can have the notice check.
Why are you taking notice?
7.
4.
Mikey, notice check?
That was funny because I was actually reading the zebra thing and I was going to take that when I was trying to pick one from there.
What do you got?
7.
That noise you just heard happens out in the hallway.
Oh.
Those of you successfully make a notice check. Hear
that noise?
Yes, hear a loud noise out in the hallway.
I go peek out.
Anybody want to?
Aren't you listening? Don't be a zebra. Don't go. Coach Cheese runs out in the hallway.
I didn't run out. I said I peeked out in the hallway.
You see, there's a video camera that's kind of smashed. That it looks like it's fallen over. It's broken on the ground.
There's a picture of like Custer,
and the security guy who you see going into that other room is there standing over. He's like, "Did you see what happened?"
No, I just heard the noise.
You sure? Because I just got here too. I wanted to make sure no kids broke this.
No, there was no one. I didn't see anybody else.
You could play back the camera and see who knocked it down.
We could.
That's a good idea you got there, Trout.
I was going to say, Trout, you are going to go far in the oil business.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you are smart as a whip.
So
he was not one of the security guys.
You are drilling.
Earlier.
Correct. It was a janitor getting lambasted.
I was making sure.
So at the same time, this gentleman.
How is a whip smart? Whip not smart. Whip not stupid. Whip just whip.
It's a southern thing.
So.
It's Daniel from SG1.
Southern whips have intelligence?
That's a smart ass.
That's the security guy?
No.
Man.
Security, I don't have a picture of the security guy. Security guy is the only person I have time to find the security
I just picture a red shirt.
Yeah,
pretty much. He's got some red plaid on, Joel.
Red shirt.
He's got a red ETU security shirt on.
I think they're black and white, though.
A guy comes around, and you recognize him as one of the professors who was wandering around earlier. He introduces himself as
Professor Plum.
Professor Glenn McClanahan, but you can call me Glenn Mac for short.
G-Mac.
Glenn Mac.
What's up, G-Mac?
You're going to want to be nice to me.
I am nice to you, but isn't G-Mac sound... I mean, G-Mac sounds cooler.
No.
Like gentleman?
No?
Glenn McClanahan, Glenn Mac.
Professor, nice to meet you.
That was my equipment for I was trying to capture a video of a ghost. For years, there's been rumors of a female ghost that haunts this area.
Who really believes in ghosts, Professor? I mean, seriously.
Hi, I'm Trout. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm call me Glenn Mac. Nice to meet you too. What are you studying here?
The oil business.
Really?
He's really kind of just taking up space, Glenn Mac.
He's the chair voice.
If he takes up enough space long enough, he might turn to one.
He might. That's a good point. Considering
under the correct
considering his family name is on several buildings on this campus.
I'm a legacy.
That's nice.
But nobody's supposed to know that.
But seriously, Glenn Mac, ghosts? Tell me you don't really believe in ghosts.
About a minute later,
Well, you know what Sherlock Holmes said. Is beyond the world of possible, however improbable, must be the truth.
So this man comes around the corner a minute later. Die Hard, Texas. His name is Jackson Green. Glenn Mac introduces him as a graduate student that is working with him in his research of...
So Dr. Jackson, his name isn't... His friend's name is Jackson.
I know.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
That's why we call him Glenn Mac and Mr. Green. Professor, or no.
Glenn Mack and Green. So.
Glenn Mack and Green.
Who is by the way, the
sounds like a
actor
country music
picture that Josh shows is
guru.
Matthew McConaughey.
Or 70s.
Yes, Matthew McConaughey,
Right.
big cowboy hat on.
It's like Brooks and Dunn, only
Jackson Green immediately goes over after the quick introductions and starts talking to Jordan Gray.
Well, howdy.
She doesn't have any problem talking to him.
All right.
There you go, Bob. Oh yeah, that movie took place in Texas.
You want to see my 6-shooter?
You guys are talking to Glenn Mack, and the two janitors you saw who were being admonished earlier, they weren't admonished, walk by. They are definitely not happy. They're grumbling. They got their bucket of dirty water. They're wandering around cleaning shit up.
As I walk past G-Mac, I'm like, you know why men wear 10-gallon hats, right? They're compensating.
I asked the janitors, I was like, if you don't mind, what was the administrator yelling at you guys about?
What do you care? Go have your little party. We got to go do our jobs.
I might be working here next week as part of work study.
No, you'll get some cushy job in the library or something. They scuttle off.
They don't like you.
Prejudice.
So you can hear the band warming up now, and Robbie comes out. And he's like, "Man, you guys are just not gonna make it as zebras." But anyway, it sounds like the band's starting up, and the pizza should be here.
What do you mean zebra? Why would we not stand out?
You just want to blend here. I'm telling you, son.
But I want to do very well. I want to learn.
Robbie, I gotta ask you a question on the whole zebra thing. Nothing else in the world looks like a zebra. That son of a bitch stands out.
Only when it's outside of its natural habitat. In its natural habitat, it's perfect.
Shit in its habitat is green and brown.
It's all shadow
and it's black
light.
and white.
It's all shadow and light. It works fine. Trust me. I was watching National Geographic just this morning.
Is that where you got this stupid ass saying from?
That's where I got this brilliant saying from.
If you're going to
go with
some sort of chameleon-like quality, you should just choose a chameleon instead of a zebra. That would be much more effective, don't you think?
You must be a biology major.
Maybe chameleon?
Yeah.
Did you hear
That's what I'm saying. Chameleons blend in with their surroundings, not zebras.
The chameleon wasn't on National Geographic this morning.
Alright. I'm just trying to figure out this whole college thing, and you people are confused.
Listen, I had to come here.
You people are confusing the shit out of me.
Thank you, Robbie.
Go down there, hang a right, be in the gym again.
Robbie, do you think we'd have a better chance if we all became like chupacabras? Because then we could really, settle in. We claim our territory. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever seen a chupacabra before.
Well, nobody's ever seen a ghost before either, but this guy's taking pictures of one.
Nobody's ever seen a chupacabra and lived. To talk about it.
Hey, Griff, chupa thingy. How'd that bite?
I got a chupacabra between my legs.
Wouldn't it be biting you?
Settle down there, Chinaman. It's okay.
Very dangerous.
I mean, not Chinaman. Yeah, you are from China. Hong Kong's in China, dude.
It wasn't always.
It wasn't always?
You call it Englishman. Call it an Englishman.
Yeah, we do speak Chinese. We are Han, so it's part of China.
All right, so.
But it's not the same as mainland China.
Oh, okay. So different. Same but different.
Oh, by the way, Robin, now that you've graduated, what are you going to do next? You got a job lined up somewhere?
I'm a senior. I haven't graduated yet. I got to pass geology. Some people might call it rocks for jocks. I got to pass study. I have an independent study.
I was gonna say they still have study hall as a class.
I got to pass a couple of independent studies. It's gonna be a tough semester.
That's quite a challenging semester of coursework you've got lined up for yourself.
You got no idea. I'm gonna have to be up before 11 some days.
Wow. Well, very impressive. What will you do once you graduate, sir?
Back to college. Well, I don't know. Mom and Dad made me come here. I'm gonna get my diploma, and then I'm gonna go live home for a little while longer.
Okay, so we're in modern times.
Well,
this isn't historical.
I appreciate those.
What was that?
I appreciate your words of wisdom and guidance, and I will take them with the expertise that comes with it. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Edison, come here. Come over here. A little closer.
Oh, hey there. What's your name again?
Yeah, I'm Joe.
Ah, Joe. Hey there, Joe.
Joe, Edison. See that shit on your nose? Wipe that off. If you got any further up that boy's ass, I was going to warn you where Robbie ended and you started.
Joe, that's what I learned about. That's called sarcasm. That's where you say something, but you actually mean the opposite. Like you.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's not working so well. You might want to practice that. You might want to practice that a little more. You know what? You can come down in my room later, and we will practice some sarcasm together.
All right, and I'll find you those Goonies.
Yeah. The Goonies are good because the Chinaman ain't never seen it.
All right, done and done.
You got anything to pass around here before we head out on the main fort?
Yeah. Does anybody want a little toke before we head out?
What?
Anybody want a little smoke before we head out on the court?
No, thank you. I don't smoke.
No, this is not really tobacco. It's medicinal, kind of like to get you in the right frame of mind. Helps clear the thought process.
No, I don't smoke, thank you.
No, it's like Chinese herbs, man.
Chinese herbs.
I'll join you, Joe.
It's like ancient Chinese secret.
We make a tea?
Yeah, you can make a tea out of it too if you want.
With hot water?
No, we have making brownies, but you can make a tea out of it if you want as well. I mean, so Joe rolls a big fat one. Him and Ian toke it up, pass it around to Trout.
Who's having some? Trout's having a?
Trout will have it.
Trout will have a hit. Edison, you having a hit or two? A little peer pressure?
Edison's in. It sounds medicinal. He's still a bit naive, so he's in.
Next time,
Sounds good. Sounds good. We got our
The
staff.
tea smell funny. Nobody smoked tea.
Coach
You
Cheese?
make tea, you don't smoke
Nope,
tea.
I might get drug tested.
You don't get tested for that drug. You get tested for performance-enhancing drugs.
It won't be a hard test.
Well, maybe he wants to join the snowboarding team, in which case that would be a performance-enhancing drug.
They don't test for that, Jeff. If you want to play your character up a little more.
Well, I think that him not doing it for drug testing is playing his character.
It's like peyote, only better. Like this one doesn't put you on a psychedelic trip for like 6 years.
6 minutes. You have some not Coach Cheese.
No, he's not
I don't know
having
what kind of
it.
peyote you've been taking, but I
Want
don't
low?
you have to wait.
While Low notices the guys for puffing are having a much better time.
Edison starts coughing very loudly. It's very clear he's inexperienced with
If you went
this.
to high school in the United States, you know what it is.
Good point. No, I hang out with you guys. I don't want to do that, but thank you.
No, that's all good. Well, no worries.
Roxanne comes up, puts her arm around Joe. Oh, thanks! Takes a giant puff on it.
I hide behind Coaches.
I drop it on the floor and squish it out.
What you go wasting that for?
She took about 10 puffs worth.
I don't know where those lips have been.
I'll tell you where they could be tonight.
Oh!
Juan Lowe's right over there.
And you point at Coaches.
Exactly. Ancient Chinese secret. Right there.
I saw that truck you came in. I like boys with big toys.
Right.
I bet she has some big toys of her own.
I'm good at handling big toys.
You know what? There's a jackhammer outside. You can go handle that if you'd like. This toy is spoken for.
I try to be as tasteless as possible without crossing the line.
What line?
What?
There's lines?
There's a line? What are you, Obama?
He did inhale.
Shit,
That was the point.
That is not tape.
But if you inhale, then I'll throw you in jail.
Exactly.
All right, so you come out. You notice most of the administration is leaving.
I was not born in Hawaii.
You notice most of the administration is leaving. The band is sitting at the far end of the basketball court. They have a banner. It's called. Their name is A Jury of Robots. I'm just giving you some details.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And then boxes and boxes and boxes of pizza just keep showing up and showing up. More boxes than you can count.
How many? Is this just a freshman?
This is just a freshman.
How many students would you say are
13,000.
13,000 go to the school.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking
So
3 or
the class is
4,000.
like 3,000 or 4,000 then for the class. Okay.
And oh man, I forgot to make a flyer. I made a flyer for that, and I forgot it's on my work computer. So taped to the boxes or on the boxes are a bunch of flyers for Pizza Barn.
Okay, so obviously Ian and I grab a.
Trout's gonna grab about 6 boxes.
Yeah.
Carry them back.
I just grabbed the flyer off the thing with the coupons.
Oh, thank you, Trout. You grab pizza for everybody.
Yeah, all right. back, grab a couple more boxes.
So the band is playing. They're actually not half bad, unless you're a country fan. Then
I was just saying, what kind of music are they?
They're
Rock and roll of some sort.
they're modern pop kind of, but they're not a horrible,
They're not like the Backstreet Boys.
You guys want to get going, and this band I not like so much.
No, that's I'm with you on the band thing, but maybe we should scope out and check out some of the other sites around campus.
As you guys are doing this,
Are we supposed to be walking around campus at night?
Yeah. Blondes, brunettes. We're looking for the sites.
Jeff,
I see, sites, yes.
You notice that a very young, attractive woman is giving you the eye.
Freshman?
She's with your class.
I go over and start talking to her.
All right. So she motions for you to follow her around into one of the darker, kind of around the corner to a little privacy for a minute.
Does he walk up and say, "How"?
No.
I'm just curious.
You see what do we mean about no lines?
I follow her out there.
All right. Do you notice that Jeff that Cochise has left?
I
don't know.
do
Did you roll a notice
check.
check?
Joe notices everything.
No, do a notice check to see if she seems normal. Has
As if not a ghost.
10. Does she have any friends that are with her?
No, she seems to be alone. But I mean, a lot of key people are alone trying to make friends. It's a very awkward situation.
Yeah. I mean, trust me.
She smells like smoke, not like cigarette smoke, like char smoke.
I'm used to that.
But just make your war paint out of, right?
Your wigwam or mine?
She introduces herself as Nina.
Sorry, dude.
She introduces herself as Nina. She's snuggling up, and
miss you so much.
she's getting a little friendly.
So much.
And
It's hard to do this on the phone.
she grabs your forearm and she whispers in your ear, "You're all going to burn."
I jump back.
And then a heartbeat later, she bursts into flames. And
I make it a point to say, I think we lost our agent.
You guys see a flash from where he had gone, but you don't see what happened to him.
Did I jump back in time when I said I jump back?
No. Does anybody else? Do you guys do anything or?
Joe, this is great stuff that we.
Did you see that? The Indians just burst into flames over there.
This is awesome.
He kind of went around like he was going. They're going to be alone. Your arm is it's almost like a first degree burn in your arm where she touched you. Glenn Mack shows up a second later. He goes, "I just got this huge flare on one of my infrared camera detectors. What happened over here?"
Yeah.
What happened?
A girl told me to come around. Like I came around the corner. I was talking to her.
Okay.
She
What
grabbed
did she look like? What did she look like?
She was attractive. I describe her.
Okay.
She grabbed my arm.
Whoa. What's she wearing?
She's taking pictures.
And she burst into flames. And she's going.
Whoa, this is. I tell you what. I need.
Glenn Mack.
She was that hot?
What?
Look, come here for a second.
I'm gonna finish them.
No, hold. Just come here.
What?
He was in the reefer. I don't know if I can buy anything this dude's saying right now. I'm just telling you.
Did my instruments say that there was a big spike? My infrared camera went off the scale. He's got some information. I'll tell you what. Come by my office tomorrow. You give me a full description, and I can give you a little stipend for that.
Okay. I don't have 2 dimes to rub together. So,
just don't drink so much tonight that you'll forget what happened.
He did say you're all gonna burn. I don't know if we got to get out of here or what.
Well,
he said or she said?
She said.
I mean, because I wasn't quite sure.
I didn't get to see the packages.
The bits.
Yeah.
Has something to do with zebras?
Well, I will say that back in 1923, there was a recorded case of spontaneous human combustion. It would not be the first time that had happened. But to capture that, to witness that, that's amazing.
Well, spontaneous human combustion here.
Yeah. WWZD.
If we're all going to burn, would that be the whole building?
Well, we noticed when we were walking into that other room, all the fire extinguishers are kind of like jammed into one of those locked rooms in there.
Supply closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 10 o'clock now. Just so you know.
Yeah, and just as a side note, it's kind of weird that they took us to a supply closet.
No.
No, you passed the supply closet.
Physical engineering room, private. Physical engineering room is where that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that all the fire extinguishers, except for the one that I noticed up on the wall, it was a water extinguisher too, which is kind of odd. I mean, I'm just saying.
There's
How long
Mike's
is
the
this supposed to
fireman,
go
of
till?
course he knows the difference.
Huh?
How long is this sweat lodge thing supposed to go? till?
It goes till it dies down. Usually it starts dying down a little after 12.
Maybe we should just see what's kind of happening outside. It's kind of warm in here. I mean, you know, that whole she burst into flames thing.
Like a bush.
Guys, what if that's a threat? And what if everybody in that building is? There's a chance that there's going to be a fire, and if there is, there's no way to put it out. Maybe we should tell somebody.
Maybe we should just get out. Let them figure it out later.
I think the only person who would believe us is with us right now.
I don't think we need to cause trouble. I mean,
Yeah,
girl burst into flames. Come
Edison,
on.
you don't want to yell fire in a building full of people.
Not unless there's one.
Not unless there really is one.
Unless we want to pull the fire alarm.
Because what I'm telling you is the cops are going to come and put your ass in jail.
Unless we want to pull the fire
Well,
alarm.
can we get that door open so the... Hell, Johnny's got a good idea there, just in case.
All right, you pull.
But that door's got
We
all
look around, we
the...
locate
Does that
one?
door have all the fire extinguishers? Can't we just open up that supply closet and bring all the fire extinguishers back out?
Yeah, no. Do not pull fire alarm. That'd be bad.
I don't
we get
see-
fire extinguishers.
Did she just disappear when she burst?
Burst the flame, gone.
No ashes or nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe we should be calling
Are
the
you
cops.
sure?
I mean, we
I'm
just
just
saw a
saying.
person...
Are you sure you think you saw what you saw?
I know what I saw. I know what I heard.
He wasn't smoking a doobie.
No, I know that. I just said that to Professor, but you know, I'm trying.
I show my arms. I have like a.
You can see the finger lines in there where.
Listen, that's some weird shit right there. I'm
She
telling
was
you
hot.
right now. No doubt. No
Super
doubt.
hot.
No, hot enough that she burned your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Which says to me, that's the last thing we need to do is bring attention to ourselves for the negative. A hot-looking chick walks up to you, grabs your arm, tells you everybody's going to burn, and then she bursts into flames and disappears.
Burn you.
Other than Professor Glenn McDaddy over here,
Glenn Mack.
yeah, him, yeah, you two talk it out in his office. Let's not ruin our college lifestyle 5 minutes into it.
Right. So you guys said that you saw some fire extinguishers where we're supposed to be?
Many fire extinguisher in.
We look around for a case
physical,
that's empty.
Physical.
When we got together, when your camera
room
found,
12.
Yeah.
when we came out of that room, there was a room that we walked past full of fire extinguishers. Have you noticed there's no fire extinguishers on the walls except for like one?
I haven't noticed that.
Well, Doc, take a look around.
Wait. Haven't noticed that.
All right, let me.
3. I rolled a 3. I can legitimately say I haven't noticed that.
let me tell you, Doc, there ain't no fire extinguishers in this building. They're all in that closet.
By the way, you're on the exact opposite side of the.
Of course we are.
Of course, you are.
And everybody's like dancing in the middle between us and the other side.
Yes.
We can't cut across.
So you could go up and around.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to take you that long. The stadium isn't, the building isn't that huge. You can look for an emergency exit. You can pull a fire extinguisher. You can pull a fire alarm. You can do. You have a host of things to do.
I'm just saying, there's no fire, so why would you pull a fire alarm?
Mr. Glenn Mack, you have infrared camera?
Yes.
Look and see if you can see a fire behind in the building. See, look for a hot spot of fire. See a fire going right now.
Okay, so
See if there's anybody else who's that hot. Maybe she wasn't the only.
Well, taking it outside, he scans the floor, and it's just, it's a mass of dancing, hot, sweaty. It's 80 degrees in there to begin with, so it's just like a big white mass. From the camera.
I walk over. I'm like, Coachies, you realize what you're saying is a little crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you, brother. I'm like, you're like a brother from another, tribe, thing. Like, we don't necessarily, speak the same language or walk the same walk, but you're talking about a girl who we saw you walk around the corner with.
Did you see the light?
Yeah.
Did you see my arm?
Yeah, you realize that's crazy shit, right? I mean, you're talking about, like...
We didn't have anything like this on the farm.
Yeah, no, I'm quite sure. Like, you're trying to be a football player. You're trying to ruin that, like, 5 minutes into getting to the university?
I don't want anybody else hurt.
Hey, Jackson, come here. And he's scanning around the top. And it's starting to pick up warm spots all over the top where you guys had seen the ruins earlier.
So the runes are no longer there.
It's a violation of the fire code.
Okay, so the runes are glowing hot.
What'd you say, Bob?
Friends, we are violating Rule 267 of the Texas State Fire Code. We do need to have fire extinguishers within any public building.
Well, no, we're not breaking rule. It's university.
Yeah. Edison, we didn't take the fire extinguishers and hide them, so therefore we didn't break any rules. Let's get that straight right now.
How hot on the camera?
It just looks a few degrees above normal, but you can see, where all the ruins are that you can see.
Doc, is that normal?
No.
Hey, Doc, just out of curiosity, how do you get out of this building?
Worried.
Well, obviously there's emergency exits. You go out the docks. You can go out the front door.
Where are those exits? I'd like to know. Can you point them out?
Yeah, wherever there's an emergency exit sign.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just making sure. Like they go to the outside of the building.
Yes.
Okay. They're not like into like some hallway that then.
No.
Okay. I'm like, yo guys, I think we need to just get ourselves outside. We told the professor. He knows what's going on. He's already on it.
I look around for the dean.
Oh, the president's long
Dean
gone.
Kayer? Dean
President
Admissions?
Nelson.
Oh, what about the Dean of Admissions? He isn't here?
No.
Oh.
I look for Robbie.
Robbie's gone. He's senior.
Dude, he's a zebra, man. He blended right in. You can't find him anymore.
He's already scored. He's already picked somebody up. He's.
He only did this state on the front.
I say we start making our way over towards the fire extinguisher room.
All right, are you gonna go try to cut through the crowd? Are you gonna go up and around?
We're not going up and around. I think that's too far.
Whatever's
the least congested route.
Yeah.
If up and around is the least congested,
Up and around is the easiest way.
then we go up and around.
Professor, we're gonna walk over to.
We want to show you this room.
Yeah.
Is there somebody from building maintenance nearby who
I'll-
can open the door?
I'm trying to figure out.
Follow the wall.
You know what? You know who the one guy that was? It was the security guard who there's not a picture of. It was the one guy who.
Well, the maintenance guys probably have keys.
Yeah, the
Ones you try to chat up and
Yeah,
and
they might listen to you. They're not going to listen to us freshmen.
Nobody's gonna listen to you. I want to get up and go get a reading on that.
I don't even
that
want to
hotspot
listen
up
to
there.
him.
I want to get a reading on that hotspot up there. Then I'm gonna go see about that spot you were telling me about where they locked the door or something.
Listen, Prof.
Glenn Mech.
Glenn Mac.
Got it.
Glenn Mac Daddy. Got it. Listen. Engine. Peyote. Sweat Lodge. Right? I mean, you've seen the films.
Yeah,
Right?
but I'm seeing there's some hot stuff up
Listen,
there. I'm gonna go check that out.
On the res, drugs are like the thing, man. Okay?
fire reporter. What's the thing?
He's talking about a girl who burst into flames and disappeared.
Listen. I can smell it on you. I don't smell it on him.
I don't really care.
Actually,
He's
Tom's
talking
all
about a
mixed with
girl.
us
Your buddy?
together.
Whether I'm
I don't know how
stoned
he's
or
still
not.
standing.
Whether or not I'm stoned or not. He's talking about a girl who burst into flames and disappeared.
Hey, everybody have a cell phone. Let's get a group chat
I have a cell
so that we can communicate with each other. We got to keep somebody next to a.
All right, so
You're gonna split up the party, okay?
Yeah. Well, we need to keep an eye on fire alarms because we need to pull fire alarm.
Yeah.
Well, there's fire alarms all over.
I just don't want to be searching for it when the time comes we need to pull it.
There's one every 20 feet or 30 feet,
yo realize you pull one of those alarms, what's going to happen with all these people in here? There's 3,000 to 4,000 people in this building.
And they all leave and not get bugged. We wait. See if fire start. Fire start, we pull the alarm.
Might be too late.
fire start, we run like hell.
And put alarm.
Are
That's
there
what focuses on the way out.
exits on the first floor?
You would assume there's enough exits. The auditorium.
It's an auditorium. There's a boatload of exits. I mean.
Yeah.
All right, we're continuing on our way towards the.
All right, so you go up to the top.
Edison.
Or you go through.
What kind?
Go. Well, there's like a million people in the middle. We'll go around them on that floor.
You want to go on the outskirts of the.
Yeah.
Okay, so Glenn Mack and Jackson Green go up and check out their thing.
We'll try to keep an eye on them at the same time. But.
Edison, what's the statistical probability of everybody getting out of here and no one getting hurt if we pull the fire alarm and there is no fire?
Assuming that we've got approximately one exit for every 20 people, then I would say that the chances of everybody getting out safely is probably about 97%. There's a 3% chance somebody's going to sprain a leg or twist an ankle or perhaps in an unlikely event have a heart attack.
Hey,
But
Einstein, what's the chances are if there's a fire, everybody gets out of here okay?
And we not pull alarm.
In that case, it's probably about 91% chance that most of the people will die. The smaller ones closer to the ground have more access to oxygen. They may survive a little bit better, but 91%, I'd say.
Anybody ever seen the movie Tower Inferno, just out of curiosity?
No, I've never seen movie.
Where it
take place?
Edison, you got to download Tower Inferno. Chinaman never saw that one neither.
Where Tower Inferno take place?
You got a Tower Inferno and Goonie, check.
Yeah, this guy, he ain't never seen.
In fact, I've
you even know
downloaded
what
them
a
on my
movie
phone.
is?
Where was Tower Inferno?
I've
Los
seen many
Angeles?
movies.
What Jackie Chan? I mean, what is that all you watch?
I like Jackie Chan very much.
All right, so you guys noticed that
You look just like him, actually. Like a very young Jackie Chan.
on the gym floor you have very poor reception. Once you go into any of the under areas, you have no reception for your phones.
Perfect.
That's my line.
Okay.
Stick together, guys.
All right,
Is
so
there Wi-Fi in the university?
That's kind of like our reception. On the floor.
Bobby broke up like mad.
I think he was doing that on purpose.
Try it again, Bob?
But there's no Wi-Fi reception, I guess.
No.
Wi-Fi reception.
No Wi-Fi.
His building's old and dilapidated.
So the academic school that we're paying, the school that we're paying thousands of dollars tuition for, is not able to afford Wi-Fi reception in its main hall.
It's a big concrete building.
It's a big concrete building for basketball. Maybe Wi-Fi isn't turned on for tonight.
Okay.
It's not
You'd have a lot of, I would say you'd have a lot of unhappy college students if that were true.
Yeah, actually, I listened to the president.
Yeah. You wanted to make sure you listen to President Nelson.
I had to play
They
that
got one of
hard
those
for that
dampers
game.
that they put in churches and shit.
So all right, so you guys are trying to get around. It's
Excuse me.
it's borderline mosh pit.
Guys, the girl
I-
smelled like charred smoke. So
You
if
smell like burnt skin? Or burnt hair? Or just like
no, just like charred fire.
like you were
like-
burning like the incense sage sticks things again in like, you know.
Like it was a bonfire. Like you stood too close to a bonfire for
Like
an hour.
burnt
That's what she
maple.
smelled like.
Not burnt evergreen.
If you smell that, we gotta pay attention to that. Let's go.
Oh, I smell a lot of bonfires in my day, but never one as a person.
So
You guys are lighting fire earlier.
What kind of wood do you like in your bonfire?
I like
All right,
mesquite.
let's keep walking.
Gives a
Trout,
nice
come on.
smoke.
What's
you guys are trying to get
Hey
through
guys,
what's up,
guys,
Bob?
I just want to let you know, Roxanne Stevenson, she smelled like 3-day-old bologna. And if you smell that, you just gotta watch it. Okay, be careful.
Yeah, it was like a bologna and salami sandwich.
I'm sure she wanted the salami.
Well, she wanted your salami, Wang.
She
wanted yours too, Joe.
Wang Chung over here. You better settle down.
She like a you way better than she like a me.
So you guys are trying to get across the floor. You bump into a couple of the guys. You recognize a couple of guys from your floor. You don't see your roommates. Roxanne tries to.
Not even Edison's roommate?
Yeah.
Damn.
Somehow, once again, Roxanne grabs Wan Lo,
That's
tries
a
to dance
crap.
with him on the floor.
I need to go. I talk to you later.
Promise me.
Bye.
She's in the room right next door to you.
I promise.
She's gonna be like Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis and Ghostbusters. Whenever Adam walks out, she'll be like, spy.
As we're walking across the room, I grab Juan Lo and I'm like, listen, dude, don't count that one out. 6 months in, you ain't gotten anything yet. That one's giving it up for nothing.
You already made the pact.
No, I'm not interested.
No, I totally know we made the pact. I'm just saying, just in case. I mean, I'm there to save your butt.
That's
but
the weed talker.
I'm serious. Like, you ain't got nothing in 6 months. You might want to think about tapping that.
No, I'd be okay. Trust me, I'd be fine without Roxanne.
All right.
Listen, me and Jesus were like this. We talked. He was behind my couch.
Jesus behind your couch?
Yeah, that's where I found him the other day. He was just sleeping back there.
Whose picture was the guy laying down in Walmart?
It was Bob.
Wait,
All right, so
I think
gotta
he
find
means
Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
This is Texas. He's everywhere.
I look up to see if I
Yeah,
can
he
see
is.
Professor.
you don't see him anymore. You got turned. You're busy on the floor getting across. By the time you get to the side, you turn around.
We don't see Jackson in his compensating 10-gallon hat.
It's not 10 gallon. It's like 5.
Oh, so he's really compensating.
It's now about 11 o'clock. Just by the time you guys finish your chitter chatter, you got to cross the floor. You talk to people. People bump back to you. Joel had to grab some more pizza. Trout and Joe Diffy had to go grab some more pizza.
We turned around as like 3 pieces stack. What?
Exactly.
I'm gonna see if I could see any pepperoni pizza. 6, 7.
You found not just pepperoni, you found pepperoni and bacon on the same pizza.
Meat
You
lovers.
guys gotta check this out.
Trout, you are my hero.
This got missed by the masses.
How did somebody leave a pepperoni bacon pizza
This is the greatest
untouched?
day ever.
Listen, guys, not for nothing.
No, a pizza.
Ian and I are trying to score, and right now we're running around like idiots, trying to find a room full of fire extinguishers
Well, wait,
for a building that hasn't caught on fire in the last hour.
Hey, guys,
we want
what
to
are
make
we
sure
gonna-
everybody's safe.
Got
I don't even know I have these people yet. I'm only worried about you guys. You're my...
Well, just think.
Einstein.
If the girl die, you don't have a chance to get to know her.
No, I'll be dragging her ass out. How do you think I'm going to get to know her?
But all the girls here.
What are
just
we
the
gonna
pretty
do?
ones.
Hey, what are we gonna do if we get these fire extinguishers?
That's my point. Why not just saddle up next to a hot chick, and if the building burns down, grab her ass and drag her out? You are scoring tonight.
Last time Coachy
All right, everybody
said
give me
a
a notice
hot
check.
chick, she catch a fire.
Everybody give me a notice check.
I don't know about you, but I'm paying for my own tuition, and if the school burns down, then I'm in trouble. I've got the law. I have an obligation to the authorities to go to school here.
Edison, did you observe anything? Did you notice anything?
Do they have a minus on their notice check?
Yeah.
It's not spiritual.
I notice everything. Everything is like awesome.
I hear blue.
Exactly.
That's acid or peyote.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta keep.
Yeah.
We gotta walk around and find Trout. Yeah, let's go. Trout, come on, let's go. We gotta go find you.
Wacky weird.
Okay, so the only one who succeeded was.
Yeah, I rolled.
I succeeded.
Yeah.
I had a
I
four.
don't know about that.
I had a 4 and I wasn't smoking.
So you guys pass
I was
as
told
you're
I got
heading
seven.
down the room. You pass one of the emergency exits,
Mhm.
and you notice the doors chained shut.
Why?
That'll
Why?
keep-
Oh, okay.
That'll keep people out.
Hey, FYI,
Oh, and
this is bad. I'm just saying.
Across the street is bad.
Like, way bad across the street.
Total platonic reversal.
Oh, he knows that one.
Oh.
No, I just want to say it in the accent, which is degenerating as the night goes on.
Hey, Edison.
Does it look like there's a padlock on the chain?
Oh, yeah. Padlock shut.
Somebody
Heavy
take
duty.
lockpicking?
Hey, Edison. Add Ghostbusters.
Yes, sir.
Add Ghostbusters to your movie list for Wang Lo.
No, he's not. He knows that one.
I'm a little
No,
worried
I
about
just
us
wanted
being
to say-
locked out from the outside right now, but I'll keep it in mind. Absolutely.
I look for any of those janitors.
Just simple.
I turn around. I just turn around and I
I
just
get
stand up
this
and say,
over.
okay, this has been like the
Juan,
weirdest
Juan.
night of my
You
life.
can open this
and
one?
things are
You can
getting
open this
weirder.
lock?
We need to get out of this building.
Yeah,
I think everybody does.
So-
Joey, Bobby, what's your name?
Joe?
Joe. Joe, go find Roxanne. Or find a
Whoa. Hey, Wayne Will.
We need.
Settle down. What does
she
she
have her hair up? We need the bobby pin.
What are we gonna have her charge the door like a rhino?
If that not work, we pick the bobby pin from her hair and we pick the locking and.
Zebra, not rhino. Zebra.
I can't wait for the good, bad, and ugly of this.
I think we gotta pull the alarm.
We pull alarm with doors chain shut. Everybody stack on door and die.
I take one Will's hand and on his hand with a magic marker I write WWZD. What would Zebra do?
You pull the alarm?
No, do not pull it out. Do not pull it out.
We pull the alarm.
I agree with
wait a
Juan,
minute.
not yet.
Coach
We gotta
East,
get the
or
doors
whatever.
open first.
Yeah. Engine. If this door is chained, what if the other ones are chained?
Let's go see if the other ones are chained.
Yeah, let's go check that out before we do that. Hey, since we're right here, do we want to see if we can get the door open for the fire extinguishers? Everybody grab one, and then we'll just walk around. We're going to look strange as hell, but at this point, I'm going for strange as hell versus burning to death in this shithole.
All right, you're on your way to that room.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Guys,
we're looking at any other emergency exits.
Keep a look around for a paperclip or a bobby pin. Trust me, just keep your eye out.
All right, so you make it to that room. The door's locked there.
Is it wood door, metal door?
It's a pretty heavy-duty wood door.
Heavy-duty wood door?
You're not going to run through it.
Chair?
The rhino's not going to. Chair and the rhino aren't going to do it.
Oh,
we don't see any of the and walking there, we haven't seen any of the guys in the red shirts. They're not up on the top cleaning anything.
As far as you know, they're only the two cleaning guys you saw.
But saying, are they still? We don't see them anywhere now.
Everybody give me a notice check.
So, hey, Josh?
Yes.
Josh?
Yes.
Can Edison use MacGyver to take the screen on a window and peel away one of the screen threads so that it produces a long, thin, bobby pin-like substance for Juan?
You could if there was a screen nearby, but you're more underground than anything else at this point. Because you guys come in at ground level, and now you're underneath the bleachers.
Yeah.
So you're.
I rolled a 15.
Window screen too
13.
bendy. We need something harder.
You guys believe you hear what could be muffled noises from inside the room.
The one with the fire extinguishers?
The room where you think the fire extinguishers are, yes.
I knock on the door.
Shh, guys, be quiet.
You hear just some muffled.
Oh, that room's taken already.
Mikey can't give a straight face.
I was so gonna. No, there is a line, and I was gonna cross it right there, but.
I look around. I do have the scavenger edge.
Scavenge me something.
Paperclip, bobby pin, something like that.
Come on, we're under the bleachers. Chicks.
Use condoms.
Yeah.
Well, it's structure.
Yeah.
There's structure.
Yeah.
So there's nothing falls down in there.
Oh, it's that kind of structure.
Yes.
Let's look at
So
look
it's
at
an
the room that
expensive gym.
Robbie took us.
Okay, you can get into that room.
Let's go in that room. There's got to be stuff in here on the ground,
Absolutely.
in the desk. If there's got to be a desk or something up there, let's look around for stuff.
All right, so we go into that room, which was next door to it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inside that room, the desk drawer is locked, but
paper clips.
The desk drawer.
But you find a paper clip out. You find some paper clip stuff. You find some binder clips, a little heavier duty. There's a TV with a VCR. Well, not a VCR.
Yeah, because you can get the metal clip out of the binder piece really
easy
easily.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so one low say.
Of course, then you got to try to fit it into the lock.
Give me that. So he's using the paper clip to go in there, and then the binder clip is supposed to just kind of twist it from the outside.
Okay, who else has lock picking? Is anybody?
Edison has read a book on it. He has a D4.
Why do I think, Bob, you have like every skill on a D4?
Because that's the mathematical best way to do it.
He also took Jack of all trades. So if he didn't, he still kind of does.
So did you take it too? No. Okay.
I did not take lock picking.
So if Edison wants to make a lock picking check.
To assist Juan?
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking? Sure thing.
Originally, I was going to be like Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Kind of
Okay, I'll go.
I'm looking for something that would help bash the door down.
It's a heavy duty door. It's a security. It's borderline security door.
Get fire extinguishers. Get a fire extinguisher. That should help us.
Listen, hey,
So
that fire
Edison
extinguisher might be able to bash the lock on the other doors.
with them too. Those fire extinguishers are pretty damn heavy duty.
Bash the lock
on the emergency exit.
Yeah.
The other issue we got too is maybe Wang Lo can pick those while we're getting the fire extinguisher. Maybe he can pick the lock and the chain on the emergency exit. Why in God's name is an emergency? Like, what is wrong with this college that we signed up to go to? Who the hell chains the emergency?
Well,
exit
there's
shut?
one of two reasons. There's three reasons that could happen. Obviously, a nefarious reason.
Yeah.
It could be that they don't want you sneaking out and sneaking back in.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's illegal.
Dude, we've all been in places where the doors are locked that shouldn't be.
I'm still realizing that it's insane.
Or this particular exit is locked because maybe outside the sidewalk's getting redone or something stupid like that.
Right, and they don't want to bring our names in.
We haven't come across any other emergency exits?
Right.
No, but I mean, there's probably one further down the hall.
Alright, I say I'm going to go
Hey, Juan.
with
I do recognize this.
Trout.
I recognize this lock.
Come on,
This is a
Trout.
Yale 1936 model 6.5. Usually they're notoriously known for having a soft tumbler on the second line. I don't know if that helps you, but I remember reading that somewhere.
Second line tumbler, very soft. Got
Yeah,
it.
plus one out.
Thank you.
It's one of those railroad locks.
Okay.
Me and Trout.
You gotta be kidding me. I make every freaking notice check.
Many times.
Hang on, let me try again.
We hustle down to the next exit.
Okay.
I gotta put my pizzas.
6 with the +1.
Okay, hold on. You guys get down to the next exit. That is also locked. You also notice that there is a one of the panels there for the
Fire alarm?
fire alarm. It is disabled.
I assume it's going to be disabled if the doors are locked and all the fire extinguishers aren't there. I would assume the fire extinguisher system will be offline.
At this point, I'm
Sprinkler
assuming
system.
that we are screwed. If you guys come back, I'm assuming you guys come back and tell us this?
Yeah.
Okay, at that point, paranoia starts to set
We got to get the locks off the
Wait,
doors.
you've been smoking pot and paranoia setting in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
But
normally when I I don't
out.
get paranoid from smoking pot, man. I just get hungry.
You eat frozen peas, dude. I know.
Yeah, I'm like,
I would assume you are a master at pot in your neck and
yeah, I'm a pro at this.
I mean, is that one of your skills?
Yeah,
Okay, so the door, the
I
lock
grow
clicks.
Agriculture.
exactly.
The door clicks open. The lock clicks open. Well done. You push it open.
I not always police. I fracture occasional law or two as a kid.
Yeah, I don't care
Anyone?
what laws you broke. I'm loving you right now.
I'm there in case something bad comes out of there.
Nothing bad comes out. The door unlocks. Are you gonna push it open?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
push it open.
Okay, you push it open. It's you see all the fire extinguishers. You see two guys tied up. You recognize them as the two janitors.
I look at him and go,
And there you recognize the whole sprinkler control system. Once again, large chain, big lock.
and it's off.
Lock shut.
I go up to the two janitors, untape their mouths.
Oh, I'm gonna shave the whole damn thing.
Yeah, listen, idiot. You got the key to that thing? Who the hell chained that shut? What are you doing in here
I
tied
started
up?
untying them.
It's like a big
valve.
Yeah, it's a
valve.
big
You gotta
valve.
turn it. Somebody put a chain on it.
That's what I'm saying.
I assuming it's I think it's safe to assume it's chained shut.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
started
chained so you
untying
can't
them.
open it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To turn on.
Why is everything locked up here?
We don't know. One of those crazy security guys tased him, and I guess he got me next.
Why are the emergency exits locked up?
Well, we didn't do that. That's crazy.
Why are the fire extinguishers
Yeah, that's what
all
I
in
said.
here?
Dude, we're just waking up. We don't know.
Do you have keys? Check your pockets.
Now will you tell me what the crazy
No keys.
what the crazy lady was talking about with the stuff all over on the top?
She wanted us to clean all that shit up. We're like, well, wait till everybody's done because we gotta clean everything up later on. But no, she's like, oh, it's not part of the party. You gotta clean that up now.
You thought you just take a nap before?
You gotta help
Have
us.
you
Do they
ever
have
been a janitor?
walkie-talkies on?
All right.
Just walks over here with a rag in your hand and everybody leaves you alone.
Hey,
Sigh every once in a
FYI,
while.
guys, don't you think it's a little weird that you're locked in a room where every fire extinguisher in this building is? We just got done telling you the emergency exits were locked shut with chains. The wheel to turn the sprinkler system on is chained shut. And oh, by the way, we noticed that the fire alarm system has been disabled.
The what?
Yes.
You guys, take the fire extinguishers and sprinkler. Take out fire extinguishers. I will work on the lock. I will work on the sprinkler, and then I will work on the doors.
Do you guys have bolt cutters anywhere? Do you know of?
I'm getting
No, that's a
getting very
maintenance
nervous
thing.
here.
You are maintenance.
No, we're
Oh, you're
we're
janitors.
custodial.
Okay, so what is that, like one step below maintenance?
Don't be insulting us.
I'm just asking.
I don't make your toilet ever work again.
They clean stuff, maintenance fixes stuff.
Who are the ones awake?
Okay, so you clean the toilet and they fix the toilet.
Yeah, that's basically.
Is that what you're trying to say
I
to
can
me?
make your toilet as disgusting as possible.
I think he handles that well in front of his
I don't think I have any problem doing that by myself, but thank you for offering to
Perhaps,
take a dump in my toilet for me.
Edison,
perhaps we could talk about job descriptions later. I think we've got more pressing issues right now.
I believe they're in the same union, but one of them's responsibilities has more to. Okay.
it's about 11:30 now.
Do you know any of the guys in maintenance? Are they on campus at this point? You have a radio or something we can call somebody?
Yeah, but nothing works down here.
Is there a phone system that you can call the hard line?
What?
We'd have
They
to
cut
get
the
into one
hard
of
line.
They cut the hard line.
We'd have to get in one of the offices.
Sorry, that was a Matrix reference.
Maintenance may have more educational requirements.
Wasn't there an office with a
skill
desk and a
set.
paperclip? Isn't there a phone in that office?
There was no. You didn't notice that there was a phone in the office.
They tend to-
That was more of a meeting room. You did not notice that there was a phone in there. Is anybody working on the fire extinguisher?
He is.
No, I told everybody to get the fire extinguishers.
Yeah, we were.
I'm working on the lock on sprinkler system.
Okay.
I checked.
Everybody's got 2 fire extinguishers in their
I checked to
hands.
see what kind of fire extinguishers they are.
They are chemical.
Check the pressure gauge.
ABC, BC.
Pick one.
Oh boy.
All right, ABC.
That's the most. That's
Yeah,
most
it's
likely.
the most likely.
Check.
Yeah, because it covers all.
Actually, there would be no fire extinguishers there. They'd all be the ones that are attached to the wall that actually spray water.
Yeah.
So they're red.
Check all the fire extinguishers. They got the pressure on the gauge.
Everything looks like they're full.
They're all in working conditions. Obviously, around them, put them in here. I'll put them there.
All right, go spray those around
Joshua-
the building. I work on the locks. So start here, and then I do exit doors.
Yours. Okay, you're splitting up.
I can try.
That's my recommendation. I don't know if you should do it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What did you say, Bob? Please, choppy.
I can try to help Juan. There are windows in the auditorium. Windows that can be smashed and exited through without passing the door.
Are there any windows that we can?
No, I mean, like you're
Because all the windows are up high, right?
right.
So,
So you're more underground.
He also said it was like a pillbox with no.
No slits.
No
No,
slits.
firing slits.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're pretty much
So Edison will
you're pretty much in a kiln oven.
It's a death trap.
It's a death trap.
With everything locked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, let's go cut the music.
Is there anybody?
I don't think you guys are gonna.
Is there anybody left from the administration in the
You
building?
have no idea. You're.
Yeah, no, we're in the thing at this point.
We would know them if they.
Hey, what are you kids doing in here? You bring
Is
in
this
the
security
the security guard who you'd seen earlier, who was locking the room up.
The red shirt.
You, I look at the maintenance guys. You recognize him?
He works here.
He's
Get out
not-
of here! You weren't supposed to let him in here.
What's going on in here? You were in here before.
None of your business.
Why?
Get out of here.
Why are all the fire extinguishers locked up?
Hey, listen. This is a security matter. Get out of here.
Good. You know what? Call campus security and then get them down here.
He kind of pulls you out like you're just being a punk. He's pushing you out the hallway. Get out of here.
Hey, if you're able to, why don't you escort us out of the building? Why don't you escort us out of the building, sir?
Yeah, why don't you escort us out like that emergency exit right over there, smarty pants?
Hey, I'm just gonna call the dean to get you expelled. This is a private room. Can't you see the label on the door?
No.
Were you blind?
Door, not see the
No,
not see
No,
it,
he's
door
not
open.
blind. He's just illiterate.
Unlock these
Can you
doors
spell
here.
illiterate?
Don't worry, they can't expel me.
That don't work out very well for the rest of us.
Can you ask him if he can spell illiterate then?
Do you have the keys to turn
Can you
this
spell
back on?
literate?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I'm a security guy.
This is the emergency sprinkler system. It's turned off right now. And there's a lock on here right
Are
now.
you sure that's off?
Go check fire
Are you
exit.
sure? Are you sure it's
You're
not
probably
locked
gonna
down?
get fired if you get caught.
Go check emergency exit.
The emergency exits are locked in this area.
Well,
Are they
shit,
locked
get out of
door?
here, kids. I'll take care of this. Get out of here.
You have keys?
No, but I'll make an announcement and get everybody out of here.
Fuck it, let's go.
How are you gonna get everybody out of here?
Sounds like we've done our job.
I'm just gonna go talk to I'm gonna take the mic from the band. Tell everybody why the exit. We have a security issue.
Done.
But they
Alright.
can't get out through the exit, sir,
Okay.
because the exits are all locked up.
We'll go out the front door.
Hopefully
There's
it's
two
not
guards
going
up there. They're making sure people aren't coming.
I'm gonna do a
people
notice check on this guy to see if I feel like he's.
Streetwise is the appropriate.
Suppose we should all do that, huh?
I noticed he's a giant ass.
I do have lock picking.
I thought you did.
Wait a second.
How good is it?
It's there.
It's a D4.
Okay, so I'm the best at this.
I get a 3 on my streetwise check.
How do I not have
Streetwise. I can do that
streetwise?
check.
I have streetwise.
I don't because I'm from northern
Okay, minus
Texas.
1 on your streetwise checks for being high.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
from
figured
the
as
streets of
much
Hong
as.
Kong, and I don't have streetwise.
Ooh,
Six and
4.
Roll both.
If you max them both.
Minus 1 is a 4. So
I
you beat
got a
me
2.
because-
Even if I have a minus 1, I still get to roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you could end up with a 37 on this if you keep going.
Roll 15.
Bob, did you do a streetwise check? See if you believe him?
It's great to be high. You know this thing.
Exactly. Dude, it heightens your senses, man. That's why they do this.
Do you guys remember? You gotta think a long way back to when I would get drunk. Am I more sociable?
Yeah.
And
Why do you stop? I don't know.
when I'm drunk, when I
So,
was,
so you know the scene in Captain America where they're in the elevator? Captain America 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
And they're in the elevator,
Anybody want
and he's
it
looking
off?
over, and they just guys keep piling, and he looks at the guy, and a little bead of sweat runs down.
that's what he sees.
Check it out, man.
Wait a minute.
You don't buy what he's
You're
saying.
bullshitting us.
It's up to you. You can get out and save yourselves, maybe. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe he's telling the truth. You don't believe him. You two believe him.
you know,
Well, you look, by the
Then you come
time,
down the
listen,
first
by the
ring of
time
water.
we walk to the main exit, he should have been at the stage making the announcement. If we get to the main exit and he's not making the announcement,
Let's walk him to the
then we
stage.
know the jig is up.
Let's walk him to the stage.
I don't know why you guys want to make. He's security. He's gonna help us. We just leave.
Have you,
I asked the,
have you
janitor,
seen
do you trust
anything
this guy?
normal tonight?
Dude, we're getting out of here.
You make a
Two
very
janitors just hustle for the door.
Yeah, I'm with those two dudes.
All right, let's go make the announcement.
And I don't even like those
You
guys.
get out of here. I'll take care of the announcement.
No, I'm walking you to the stage.
That's fine. The rest of
Let's
you guys
go.
coming? Or you gonna walk over the door?
I smell him.
What?
Smells like cigarettes.
Okay.
Oh.
He turns to you after you smell him and he says, your wigwam or mine.
Let's get it. I'll show you something in this closet.
Exactly. I got something I want to show you in this closet. Hey, try to, hey, Indian, wait up, I got a salami I gotta hide.
All right.
I sleep
one
with
low.
two coaches.
One low. Going to the door or going to the stage?
Oh no, one low's gonna go. He's gonna sleep with coaches.
Door.
Edison.
Edison was brought up to be a good man. He's going to go with Coach Easton one low.
We're going to the door to make sure that we help people get out.
Don't forget. He said there's security guards at the door. Be careful.
That's what I'm saying. We got to check that exit because who knows if we can trust them. You guys take him to the stage. We'll check the door.
Text us if there's something weird at the door.
You got it.
All
Then
right.
we won't get.
Well, they might be locked there, or there might be security there.
Well, I was gonna say we might
blocking
get to that door. It might be locked. We don't know if we can trust this guy. So if you're gonna take him to the stage, we're gonna head to the door.
Okay, Edison, you are. Would you decide? Edison?
Edison's with them,
Okay.
heading to the stage. Trout and I are fly fishing our way up the stairs.
the door. Keep an eye out for Professor Magoo.
Yeah, GMAC.
Get Glenn Mack
Yeah, him. GMAC Daddy.
Jackson.
Right.
Daniel Jackson.
With a 5-gallon hat.
No,
Because he couldn't afford a 10.
it's Jackson Green.
Oh, that's Jackson Green.
I may change them around just for sanity's sake.
Why did you call him like Jackson Brown? That would have been so much better.
I went with the Monty Ball.
Getting
Okay.
closer to
All right.
I know that was a Jackson.
That was a Jackson Brown.
I don't even know if I'm in the right genre.
All right, so these two run up the stairs. You guys start walking toward the
Main stage.
main stage before you.
keeping the security guard in sight. He's not getting behind us.
Well, it's pretty tight quarters. It's not.
I'm just saying, like, if he's behind me, I'm walking back.
At this point, because it's so late, has it at least thinned down a little bit in there as far as the number of
Actually, the
people?
party's rocking pretty good at this point.
Is it still going pretty
Of
good?
course
So
it
everybody's
is.
pretty much still there.
Yeah, they've already danced off the first round of pizza. They're on to their second round of pizza.
Okay.
Um,
By the way, Trout and I got like 6 boxes of pizzas with us.
Sure, that's no problem.
We gotta save it. We just had to save it.
And we've got 2 fire extinguishers in each hand with our pizzas as we're heading to the door.
Follow the pizza on your head.
Yeah, exactly.
We are the coolest people on campus right now.
We also coordinated. We could walk with pizza on our head.
That's Africans, isn't it?
No,
Indians?
no, I don't know.
I don't know either.
The guy at the 7-Eleven told me how to do this.
All right. Okay, so you guys run up to this front.
Sorry.
You guys run up to the front. As you guys near the main floor, he turns around and attempts to tase Cochise.
I try to block.
I'm gonna call that an opposed agility, but I'm gonna give myself +2 for the surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, because we were trusting this guy.
Yeah, because you guys were idiots. I'm just saying that, like, metagaming wise, as I'm walking towards the door.
Well, I gotta find his stats. He's just a generic.
I do agility plus my wild die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Cochise, do they have trains on the reservation? Because you are following a set of tracks like I've never seen before.
Actually, you guys are way off the trail.
Really?
Not way off, but I mean,
We're way off the reservation, dude. Sorry, I had to go there.
I honestly never thought. I didn't think it would come to blows.
You started it. It didn't have to come to blows.
You egged us on. Come on.
All right. Ooh.
You know this is what you wanted.
We can't be the 5 surviving members of the.
What'd you roll, Jeff?
Exactly.
5.
I rolled 5 also.
Ty goes
Ty.
to the runner.
Ty goes. Well, I got +2 because of the surprise.
Well, then you didn't roll a 5. You rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7. How does a stun work? How does a stun gun work?
It touches you and you go.
Touches you and you.
All right.
You don't necessarily go unconscious, but you lose all muscular function. You drop to the floor.
So Cochise,
and you just pissed and shit yourself.
I was
Right.
gonna say, Cochise, can you check your?
We're all in the same roll.
Are we?
Yeah.
I'm so used to being on my headset.
I know you're like yelling at us. It's so
I know.
funny.
Sorry, guys.
So Cochise, please give me a vigor check to see if you sold yourself.
Oh, dude, you are so. Yeah, he is so.
Edison and
5.
Okay, you held it in. Edison and Wanlo,
Fighting?
you get to act.
How many turns am I down? A couple?
You make a vigor check every turn.
Okay.
Edison stammers.
You guys on the next round, you'll get to the door. I'll tell you what you find there.
Okay.
Wanlo is not. This isn't his first time in hand-to-hand combat.
When wait a minute. When Wanglo goes, does the band play "Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting"?
There you go. That'll be the theme for the night.
I got a 5.
He has a
Those hands were
parry of
fast
4.
as lightning.
So, I don't know, do I have to call like non-lethal? I'm not trying to kill the guy. I'm just trying to get the taser away from him and maybe get him down on the ground.
You're just trying to disarm.
That's an
him.
opposed strength check, though. It's not a fighting check.
Okay, so
Because you're trying to disarm him, right?
I don't know. I'm
Trying
just
to
trying
Or
to.
you're just trying to deck him.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to deck him.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so
With the
I
hopes that
have
he drops the taser.
strength plus. I'm unarmed, but because I have the martial artist edge, I have a plus D4 damage.
See, I told you he was Kung Fu
D4
fighting.
D4 plus strength when I'm unarmed.
D4 strength.
So it's 2d6? No, D4 plus D6.
Nice.
Which gives me a total of 5 damage.
He has a toughness of 5.
So he's
Glass
shaken.
jaw. Shaken.
Yes, he's shaken.
Edison.
Muscles.
Edison, hit him where it hurts.
He's shaken.
Edison stammers. He looks nervous. He's kind of sweating. It's clear that he's not very comfortable with physical things.
Kick him
But he
in the
realizes
balls.
that a new friend just got hit and attacked. So, and also you realize he's very scrawny. He's about 90 pounds wet.
Is he
So
holding
he
a
races
fire
up.
extinguisher?
He didn't say he took
No,
one.
he didn't say he took one.
He's read books on self-defense, but that does not help him out at all. So he races up and with a girly hit, he pushes at the guard.
Hit him with your laptop.
And he explodes on his D4 twice for a total of 9.
Big slap to the face.
That was his hit
Hit and
roll?
erase?
That was his hit roll, yeah.
Is it parry of 5?
What's damage?
There's a -2 though. 'cause it's
Parry
over.
4.
Oh.
No, but he's a jack of all trades.
Oh, that's right.
Does jack of all trades work?
He's read something about it. So yeah, that's a hit and a raise.
Is it with a raise? That's
I
awesome.
think it's just a strength and your strength plus
You
your
caught
D6.
him completely off guard, and you hit him right in the jaw.
They were trying to stick it right in the jimmy.
I thought that unarmed was just strength.
Strength, yes, but because he got the raise, he gets an extra D6 with it.
Sure.
I got the extra D4 because I have the martial arts.
Okay, so on the D4 strength, you rolled a 2, and on the D6 bonus, you rolled a 5 for a total of 7.
Yes.
So the security guard takes a blow to the chin.
Ooh.
Smashes up back against the wall. And the most bizarre thing you've ever seen, which the two who are sitting on the couch next to you will never believe, the wall almost comes alive. And it almost becomes a humanoid form, all kinds of spiky, needly things sticking out. It grabs him and races off down the hall, faster than you can move.
Edison shouts, "Ow! Ow, my hand! Oh my gosh! Ow, that really hurts!"
Edison, you see that?
Meanwhile, up at the top.
I saw it too.
How you feeling? Pancakes. Is that what?
If the creature stayed any longer, you would have a fear check. Up at the top, you guys know there's supposed to be 2 security guards. One is not there. The other one is sitting on a chair in the corner, almost curled up in the fetal position like he's, eating some bad shrimp or something. Just dying to get out of there.
No pun intended?
No pun intended.
Are the doors chained shut?
Nope. The main doors are open.
Letting fresh air in?
Unlocked.
Okay.
I walk up to the security guard. I'm like,
did the guard drop the taser?
Hey, the guard didn't drop the taser. He got eaten by a wall.
It was still in his hand when he was dragged off.
Okay.
So we walk up to the guard.
Yeah.
What's the matter, man? Are you okay?
I got some fruit.
Where's the other security guard? We just
same thing. He just he couldn't hold it. We're supposed to get relieved in about 15 minutes. I'm just trying to keep it together till then. It's about 11:45 at this point.
Okay.
What time does this party usually end?
I don't know. This is my first time. Oh, shit. He pukes in a bucket. At least he's got a bucket.
Okay.
Hey, a lot of us are going to be doing that.
You can smell the pepperoni.
I'm like, dude, you ate way too much pizza.
Not as much as you ate. It's smelling on you.
This is going to turn into...
Yeah, you guys put a lot of oregano on that pizza.
This is going to turn into Stand By Me.
I was thinking meaning of life. Is there anything you'd like, sir? A bucket.
Bucket. Dinner mint? It's wafer thin. I can't eat another bite.
Edison?
I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years.
I'll just have you folks know that 45% of most horror movies, the action starts at midnight. That's usually when people start bleeding. Just thought you'd want to know that.
Edison, obviously I don't know that, so I'm already at the door. Because I was the smart.
There's no fire extinguishers there. Except for the 4 you have.
Except for the 4 that we brought with us.
Look for Mech.
We're looking through the stands for G-Mac Daddy.
Okay, you don't see him. I mean, it's a big.
Yeah, no.
Back to you guys.
I'm using my binocular vision.
I'm on the ground.
Give me a vigor check. Or spirit, your choice.
So he actually got stunned.
5.
He got hit.
He got hit.
You're
Edison can help with the healing.
All right, guys. I think we got to get to the stage and make an announcement and say that like they're opening up. There's a party on the football field or something like that, or just to get everybody out of this confined space.
Okay.
Edison, what do you think?
I think you better say something because I don't think I'm very good in front of people under pressure.
Nobody going to listen to me.
No one can understand you.
I speak English very well.
What did you say?
What did you just say?
I speak English very well.
For a man from the country.
All right, help me to the stage.
All right, so they take you to the
Can
stage.
Edison do a first aid check on him? Is he like a wound in or anything like that, or just shaken?
He's pins and needles his whole body.
Pins and
Okay.
needles. Pins and needles.
Do we have a? Can I see the map quick?
You don't have a map of
the campus map.
I'm sure Edison probably has it memorized or has one in his pocket. You're trying to figure out what to tell me.
Josh,
Yeah.
Yes.
do you want to put that up on the roll 20, the map?
I
He didn't want to do that, Bob.
I forgot to do that, Bob. So he's just got
Oh,
the
no
canvas
worries.
map.
Is there like a field outside the gym just to like get everybody out of the building?
He's got the canvas map, Bob, that I
I
sent.
mean, I know I'm
everybody
metagaming right
over.
now because I can't really
Gotcha.
talk to you guys, but
I think our coaches have a plan.
All right, so
As long
there's
as
a
it's
band
not,
up
like,
there, or
the
what is
D
it?
one.
There's a band up there.
It didn't work out so well for them.
They're gonna take 5. You get there just the right time to take a 5.
Like Cuss to say. Where
Take
the
a
fuck
pizza
all
break.
Indians come from?
Exactly.
All right, I get up there.
I shouldn't have said that character. I love the accent now.
I think it was awesome that he kicked his ass.
Then I have persuasion.
Dumbass.
Wish I was up there. I
Freaking
could
wrong
use
guns. We gave the Indians better guns.
Does my writing help?
They had
What?
repeaters
My
on the right side of
writing,
the
my
signature.
ability to ride a horse,
No.
So it's kind of like World War II.
tracking.
No.
Where
Climbing.
we fire off 8 rounds pretty quick.
I have persuasion, which is
And
really
Ninja
what's
Warrior.
needed for this.
Yeah.
I have intimidation.
You in front with a in a
I
microphone.
tend to send a text message.
You don't know what's happened to him.
No. Well, I know what's happening, but I sent him a text message about what we are seeing at the door because that was the last thing we talked about.
All right.
And I tell him that both guards are down and out and sick, and there's nobody at the door. No guards at the door, but the door is open.
Okay.
You guys should meet us here.
You guys both have cell phones? You all 3 have cell phones?
I have a cell phone.
Do you have a cell phone? Everybody give me a. You
Yep.
texted all 3 of them, or just one of them?
We have a group text thing that I saw.
All right, so,
text all 3 of them.
Adam, Jeff, and Bob.
Check to see if your phone. Notice your phone vibrating.
I'll give you that one. If it works 50% of the time on the floor, so give me a roll. On an odd, it works. On an even, it doesn't.
All right, I'm going to use just the top number here.
I'm going to use the D20.
That's great.
I have an even as my top number, so it does not. My phone does not
I
get
roll
text.
an 8.
Oh boy.
Bob rolls a
5.
5.
No.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so that's fine.
Edison is
okay.
odd. All right.
So he's good.
Yeah, so you get the message, Edison.
Is that your persuasion?
I have intimidation. Oh, I do. I have a D4 persuasion. And a D4 intimidation.
All right. I think you're going to talk. You can't talk.
You're not going to. No. I'm also an outsider. I have -2 charisma.
Yeah. I'm an outsider. I have -2 charisma as well.
It's you as a nerd. Hurry up.
I am attractive. I have +2 to charisma.
We'll give
Maybe.
that.
And
If we get started, maybe
Edison-
he'll run down here.
Send
I
a
have
text back to the
intimidate
wild child and tells
and
him he needs to
persuasion.
come up on stage quick.
He texts you back to get down there and get on stage.
do I get it?
You're
To Bob
yeah,
send
you
it.
got it. You got it.
Hey,
okay.
This is our dorm right here.
Yep.
This is where we are right now.
Okay.
Tell them there's an ice cream dessert party in the parking lot outside of our dorm.
Outside the dorms?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Tell him it's a wet t-shirt contest.
got it, Flaunt. Trout. You stay. You stay here. Don't go nowhere.
That's
It's
fine.
like it's like the straight man every time. I love it.
It's amazing.
I run down towards the stage with my fire extinguishers.
You just does it this way, I'm assuming.
And do you say what the fuck happened?
'Cause they are heavy, don't
Coaches?
they?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll leave them. So I get down there. I'm like, Yo, Cochise, man, what the hell happened to you?
The guard turned around and hit him with the taser.
What?
The wall took the guard.
Wait, whoa! Why did the guard hit him with a I told you guys not to go trust this guy.
Just make an announcement.
Whoa! The wall did what?
We talked
It's
about it
10
later.
up.
It's crazy.
Holy cow!
We gotta go get
All
up
right,
there.
make- So, all right.
Make announcement.
Okay.
Ice cream
cream.
party behind
Okay.
our door.
Okay.
Next to our door, the park.
Okay. I get the microphone.
Guys,
I get the microphone. I
guys,
tap on the microphone.
How's everyone?
Well, we'll go up on stage
Guys-
with you to keep you from getting
Edison
attacked.
has something to say.
Oh yeah. What's that, Edison?
Perhaps it'd be better, more efficacious if you said beer instead of ice cream.
Yeah, no, Edison. I got this. I'm not as dumb as these guys think I am. So ice cream was never happening. But thank you for your.
Don't forget, they are supposed to be freshmen, so they wouldn't. The campus would not provide
Yeah, no,
beer.
provide beer. I know.
Dessert, maybe.
Yeah. So
So we'll go on stage with you to make sure that you can get the microphone and nobody tries to take it from you.
All right.
right. So
You
my
get up on the
muscle,
microphone.
my muscle comes with me. I bring my
Edison,
back
you
up.
should see what Edison and I just did to the guard.
Okay.
Edison let God out with one punch. It was amazing.
You must have been like kung fu fighting.
Just make the announcement.
Okay, I got it. So I tap the microphone. Class of 2019? 18? 19? Hey, class of 2019. Just want you to know the party is wrapping up now. Everybody needs to leave the building. You know the parking lot outside of our dorms? They're serving dessert and maybe even a wet t-shirt contest. Woohoo! Let's go!
People start pouring out. I'll give you a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's see how people pour out.
Persuasion. 2 4s.
That would be a 4.
Yep.
That would be a 4, so that's a success.
Oh, you need to. Oh, I thought one was a D4, so I was waiting for the explosion.
No, they were D6s. They were 2 4s.
All right, people start filing out, running out there. Dude, they're gonna hate you in the morning because there's nothing out there. But anyway,
I don't really care at this point. Most of them won't even remember who I am.
Not while Trout's got a bucket of water to start talking to some of the girls and running out.
Trout, you go get me a bucket of that guy's leg.
I try to look up at the ruins, up in the symbols up above.
At 10 of nothing happens. People are filing out at this point pretty
We get
quickly.
closer to the exits as well.
Okay, you're moving up.
We're telling everybody, let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
Do you go up the side toward the ruin, or are you just going toward the front? Because the ruins are all the way
We
around.
should also go and just unplug the band members' shit on stage and turn down all the
We go up the sides looking for other stray people.
All right, as you get to the top by a ruin, those fingerprints on your arm start to burn.
Guys, it's burning me. I'm just getting closer to these symbols. Everybody, look at the symbols. See if you guys recognize any of them.
Yeah, when I was hiking through Utah 2 years ago, there was a cave painting from some ancient Indians that looked just like the shit we're seeing up here.
I do know my Comanche mythology and symbolism. Do I recognize anything?
No.
Okay.
It is 5 up now. It's almost hot enough that you guys can feel it now coming off the wall.
Guys, we
The
gotta
gym
get
is
out
about
of here.
80% empty.
Let's go. Let's get towards the exit.
Should I
It's
use
hotter than an
intimidation?
oil well digger's asshole in here. Let's get out of here.
You go back to get pizza?
No, I'm leaving my pizza.
Does anybody have one of the fire extinguishers?
No, I left mine.
I've got
You guys told me to get down there and get on
Spray that
stage.
ruin.
Ruin. It's a fucking ruin. Oh my god. It's not a collapsed building. It's a fucking symbol on the wall. Ruin.
It has no
No,
effect
ruin.
on it. It has no effect on it.
No, if I can.
It continues to get hot.
No, take a picture. It lasts longer. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you
Take
guys,
a picture. That's actually a good idea. Take a picture of it.
there you go. You get out just in time.
Take video as you're walking. I don't care. Let's just go.
You can smell
You guys
the-
remember that Edison took video of the ruins at the very beginning?
You
It just
couldn't
happened to
get-
be
you-
captured when he was getting the hot girl.
Right, you couldn't get a clear shot of most of them because they had posters and stuff in front of them. But at this point, those have kind of been torn down, fallen off. So you got a couple of different ones. Yeah, you guys are like one of the last ones out. You can feel the heat emanating in the building. You can smell things starting to char and melt and burn. 3 minutes after you get out, it is a roaring inferno. 5 minutes after that, the police and fire departments descend on all this,
And we're nowhere to be found.
and they send everybody home for the night.
No ice cream?
Guys, do you know what this means? Tuition's going to be going up. Oh God.
It sounds like an opportunity for Trout family to donate another building.
just paid for my sophomore year here.
Just made sure I wasn't expelled ever. The next morning, your good friend Wallace, the RA.
Oh, he has a name?
Yeah, Wallace. I picked the wussiest name I could find on my list.
I am William
I have
Wallace.
a list of 25 names I pulled out of a random
Hi
engineer.
there.
Wallace knocks on everybody's door, drags the 5 of you out of bed. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, what's up,
Oh, so
Sarge?
it's like wicked early college time.
They want to see you in the dean's office, the president's office.
Whoa, Sarge, why are you waking us up, man?
Dude, you think I like getting you up?
It's like,
What do you mean they want to see us in the dean's office?
Now.
who would be?
Who's now? Who wants to see us in the dean's
Me,
office?
me or Stuart?
You, and you, the skinny guy.
He
Okay, Cochise, I'm blaming this all on you.
What, do we
Seriously,
get breakfast
dude.
first or not?
We could have just hung
They
out,
want you there yesterday.
trolled for chicks, hooked up, and been out of there. But no, we had to investigate the whole goddamn thing.
We could have been on fire right now.
We would have been out of there.
All right, we
Because we
go.
would have hooked up with the chicks and gotten out of there.
All right, so
Then we would have been
But
on
people
fire.
could have died.
Yeah, but you'd have been fine, Poindexter.
We had the smallest graduating class.
I don't know if
ever.
I could have. I'm not sure if I could have lived with that.
How did you know you would have lived with it?
so
How do
you're,
you know you would have lived?
so you're shown into the
We never finished the head.
We're in Dean Wormer's office.
you're in President.
Oh.
Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Yes.
El Presidente.
Oh my God.
John Lyrica, President Nelson.
So you are in President.
Is he
Nelson's
still
office.
wearing his tuxedo?
Is he giving us that look?
You boys.
So boy, there's in the corner. There's a tall African American man. Nelson introduces him as.
Is he the head of Lambda?
No, he's Detective Blaine Bishop. And he goes, "All right, boys.
Is he in charge of
So you knew
recruiting
something
ethnicity
you knew
into the
something was
university?
going on last night because you made an announcement. I'd like to hear your end of the story because I'm hearing a lot of different things.
He had
Whoa.
an announcement.
It's all Cochise over here.
Your ID is making the announcement, so please tell me what you know because I now have to rebuild a $15 million facility.
Okay, 15 million. That thing wasn't worth like 2 million. That thing was like an antique.
That was going to cost me $15 million to build a new one.
That's right. Trout over here's got that covered for you.
Yeah, that done
He
before
needs to-
basketball season starts.
Listen, all I know is everything was going fine. We were scoping for checks. The party was hopping, and Engine Boy sends up smoke signals.
That's true, sir. The party was definitely hopping. That is very true.
Okay, and then next thing you know, the emergency exits are all chained shut. There isn't a fire extinguisher in the thing. He tells me that some girl grabs him. She then disappears and blows up into smoke. You know, then the next thing you know, they're telling me that a security guard.
Son, can you hear yourself?
Yeah, what do you think I was telling them all night long? They're all batshit crazy.
You sound batshit crazy right now.
President?
You know, this is what they're told me. This is why they made me
I'm
make
sorry,
an
I don't know
announcement.
if he's trying to be funny or what. All right, we noticed that there were chains on the emergency exits. We were down below, going to the bathroom, and we smelled smoke.
And we
We tried pulling a fire alarm, nothing happened.
We hear noises from physical engineering room.
Yeah, I did speak to a couple of maintenance men who said you managed to get them out of a locked room, and that the security guard had tased them earlier, which I have a hard time believing. But
you have a lock from Tase? The security guard tased Cochise too. You have a lock?
Yeah, doesn't help our story.
Dude, those look like 2 cigarette butts, like you were burning yourself last night.
We smelled smoke.
Yeah, look at his arm.
We felt the door. The door was
Look at his
hot.
arm, Dean. Look at his arm.
I show him my arm. My arm was up against the door. I got burned.
Yeah.
You can still see the floor.
I did. I show it.
I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble.
And we tried pulling the alarm. There was nothing that we could do. We thought that was the best way we could clear the people out in time.
Yeah, well, whether you did something or not, there's an investigation going on. If you didn't do anything, you saved everybody's life, and this university owes you
we
a
pretty
great
much saved
attitude.
everybody's life.
We just want
Listen,
to
son, I've had about enough of your attitude. Because you were thinking you were God's gift to the world. You are not.
No, I'm just God's gift to ETU, baby. Freshman, I can see the headlines now, Dean. Freshman saves freshman class.
Okay, Joe Jiffy, whatever you say.
Joe Dirt.
It's so dirty, man.
Arrogant, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Anyway.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, Dean, President, sir? I think he also forgot to mention that the guard was taken by a celestial being in the wall, made of spikes, and took him away. And then the celestial being made of fire and charcoal, grabbed his arm, and then disappeared in a burst of flame.
The Kneeler around here forever. The Kneeler's just some fictional creature that people have been talking about forever to explain all the other stuff.
You got a name for that thing?
What? This is made up stuff. That's just what people blame. That's the boogeyman here. The Needler. People blame the Needler for everything. It's like the boogeyman.
The Needler?
Yes.
Dude, we're freshmen. How would we know about the Needler on the first day here?
Dude, probably somebody dressed up in a costume, son.
Okay, whatever, Dean. As long as I ain't in trouble for doing something that we didn't do.
Well, that's yet to be determined because there's an investigation going on. So
you can investigate anything you want.
So right
we
now,
didn't do nothing.
Dr. McClanahan came to see me this morning when we were talking about things.
GMAC Daddy?
He's vouched for you. He said he believes in what you were helping him last night with some stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to designate him as your official counselor for this academic year. So he's going to be on the lookout for you.
He's our Ford. Yes.
No, actually, that's transfer.
Oh no shit.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Dr. President.
He's like our Giles, I guess.
He is like Giles, absolutely.
So are we gonna meet in the library?
No, you're going to meet in the occult studies room where he lurks.
Yeah, exactly.
See, he said Giles. I was thinking Bob for the TV show.
I just waited for Joel to come out of the bathroom. So I'll repeat it when he comes out.
Oh, dude, that was just awesome.
What?
We saved the freshman class.
So,
not even there for a day.
I saved the freshman class.
So Dr.
McClanahan freshman class
was introduced Joel, and he's going to become your
advisor
in trouble for it for the rest of your freshman year based on what's happened as he's spoken up to you guys.
The security guy.
Oh,
a day later.
Now, first,
we went over it the previous night.
Exactly.
Now, let's just before you go talking willy-nilly around campus about saving everybody, don't be shouting your mouth off, son. It's not going to do you any good here. Don't you be talking about some mysterious creature with needles on its back and scaring people.
I never talk about that.
I don't believe we ever said there was needles on it.
Yeah, you were actually the one who
Edison mentioned it.
Okay. Just trying to catch him. Sorry.
Edison fell and hit his head on the stage last night. After the announcement, he got a little excited and, so I wouldn't really necessarily buy anything he says right now.
I
we
didn't.
had to carry him out. He was a
fine.
little.
I didn't hit my head on the stage last night. No, my head's fine.
No,
it's
no,
totally
Edison,
fine. Nothing hit.
You blacked out. You don't remember that. It's okay. It's okay.
No,
Listen,
I didn't black out. Perfectly clear. I remember everything.
Edison, 2 aspirin, and we'll talk about it later.
During the Goonies.
You realize that Edison, one of his flaws is that he cannot ever lie about anything.
I know. Edison, Goonies.
Never
Goonies. Okay?
Never say
Goonies never say die. Okay?
And that, gentlemen, concludes our first plot point for Degrees of Horror.
Nice.
Oh.
Hey, that was good.
So during the
Nice.
intervening session, are we gonna be doing research on what this or get some information? Oh, I'm sorry, okay, Kitty.
No, you're more scared than she is.
You're scared. But what the needle man is?
So the needler. You're welcome to do. If you want to say you're going to research this stuff, things will happen during the course of the semester.
We can ask Jack Mack about the needler. He probably knows plenty.
Glenn Mack.
Because the next event happens weeks later. So I have stuff I'm going to fill in now.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you're filling in what's going on over the next couple of weeks, and then
then we'll get back to the next plot point.
Okay.
Well, so we'll have adventures.
Yeah.
The plot point doesn't come back until later on.
Oh, it makes sense. Okay, I got it.
Oh, so this is part of the overarching plot, but we may have some one-off adventures in between.
Which I'll tie in better.
Monster of the Week stuff.
Some stuff I'll tie in.
Okay.
Okay, I give you guys some
Monsters
NPCs.
of the Week introducing new places and people. And
right.
Well, it's like that weird swim team becomes fisherman episode. Really didn't have anything to do with anything, but it was interesting.
Okay, so
then Buffy.
Yeah.
So that, as they say, is that if everybody wants to leave me their sheets, I will put them in the computer and send you the typed up PDF. You don't need that because you already have it. But if Mikey, Jeff, and Joel want to leave them, I'll
that's
put them for you.
What was supposed to happen?
Any of the above.
Well, wait, I was going to guess, Jeff, that we were supposed to go with the professor and then run into something, and then maybe he would send us to those other areas to try to help the people.
No, the professor wasn't really supposed to show up again. I was just looking. There wasn't much more of him. I actually considered having him get captured and you find him in the bath in the storeroom, but the timing wouldn't have worked out for that. So there was a bunch of ways it could have worked out. It could have blown up. You could have left early. If you leave early, it kind of sucks.
Mm.
Then half the freshman class dies.
Yeah. But I think it resolved satisfactorily.
Oh no, it was fine.
Hey man, we
The
seen,
fire alarm wouldn't have worked, I assume.
Fire alarm.
no, we'd
disabled.
seen that it was disabled.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was smashed.
And I'm assuming that.
Who did that and why? That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what we're gonna tie into the whole
Yeah.
semester probably.
So obviously,
Yeah, I wonder if
Joe thinks these guys are batshit crazy, dude.
She's gonna kill all of
Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Which guy?
Mike, you did a good job of playing like a person who was quite skeptical about the whole thing. Well done.
Thank you.
I think you did a really good job playing a raging asshole.
I think
Well,
you all did a
that's
great
Stretch
job.
for you.
I know. I was trying something different. I really was. I was trying to just break out. That's kind of what. You know what? That's what I like about these adventures or these things that we do in Savage Worlds. You know,
The characters are just so wide
the
open.
characters are just. You can really just.
And you know what? Your character isn't denoted by like.
It's not all stats.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like your skills so much. Like, well, okay, I'm a fighter, so I have to do this, this, and this. No, you could be like.
You're human.
Well,
Yeah.
like I'm actually enjoying the role playing part, like with this.
Which was new for me.
Well, you know, look, 4E
Remember
was
there
so
was that-
painful.
I know. But
I do this,
You were whispering in
and then I
Cass's
wait
ear.
for 7 hours
Well,
for Adam to go, and
only
then
only once a night.
only once a night.
Dragon's breath. I
Once a
draw
night.
in.
Action point.
Once a night,
Dragon's
Adam
breath.
does 17 things at once.
Just because I had 4 AoEs in a row.
Remember a 90-minute period where I had a 30-second turn.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was just me. I found role playing in 4E very difficult.
Part of that
Does
is
it not give you a lot of framework?
Well,
for it?
we've matured as players.
No, totally.
I
But
think
I
Savage
mean,
World forced us to mature, and I'm sure if we went back to like 5e is very much more AD&D-esque.
well, I know. I mean, I've read
Something.
a bunch of that, so I'm interested to try it at some point. But
4E just
But there's
doesn't
so many
have a
things we've
role-playing
got.
framework, so you don't really have a starting point. You're like, okay, this is my character, these are my stats, and like
Yeah, that's
really,
it.
There's not even an alignment to work.
But to be honest, I think a lot of that 4E complaint I blame on me because
I think it's on everybody.
the situation I presented was almost always combat focused.
Well, it also didn't help that it had to be because we didn't have time for anything else.
Well, we could have learned more. So, all right, I'm gonna stop recording.